Hello everyone, welcome to another stream of Dragon Nest. I am joined with me is Ihs and Charizken. I think the Charzken's back now. Hello young Tristan and Darkbutton. Let me go ahead and get the game up here in a sec. I need to log in my character. Oops.
Ooh, ah. Hmm.
Do I play classic games?
Play what?
Yes, I do play classic games, young Tristan.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, what was the last classic game I played was Donkey Kong Country 3.
There we go.
Alright, hold on a second. Couple things. Squared away here.
Hmm. Noticing some graphical glitches.
The game?
Yeah.
Like screen tearing or something?
No, it's the water. In like certain locations, like these plants look like they're wanting to be under and above the water at the same time.
Oh, I guess I can kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, I see it.
Oh,
They're like
Yeah.
overlaying over themselves.
Oh, is this one of those moments?
Which moments?
God, I
Moments
hope
where you
not.
climb on top of things?
No, like, I'm getting one of those
What?
wire... I just connected my computer and I'm getting like the 80 download and 20, 30 upload.
Oh, snap.
You have no idea how happy this makes me. Because
That is
now
exciting.
Now I'm not going to be bouncing around with the Wi-Fi. Because
That's the funny thing is, I bounce around all over the place, and I'm actually connected through an Ethernet cable. Well, then again, I'm connected to a device that's
Do you have one of
reaching
those, like-
off to the other thing by
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
do you have one of those things too where like half of it plugs into the modem / router, whatever you want to call it, and the other half plugs into your computer? It's
No.
kind of... Okay, well...
I mean, like, I have mine connected to our router, but that router is reaching off the wireless signal of the main router.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a thing where it's like, so you have these two blocks, and one of them plugs into... They both plug into outlets in the wall, and then one of them connects to the modem or router, whatever you want to call them, and then the other half plugs into wherever you want to plug your computer into. So you plug it into the outlet and you plug that Ethernet cord into your computer, and it kind of gives a wireless wired connection. It's wireless, but it treats it as a wired connection.
I see a
It's not-
lurker.
It's not fully as strong as being connected into the what's up, Red Raven? I just noticed your chat. It's not as strong as being connected directly into the router or modem. I still don't know what to call it. But it gives me a much more consistent speeds. And this really looks beautiful. Just seeing this 78 download, it just makes me happy.
Beautiful.
All right, what channel are we in, by the way?
Yes.
I was in 4.
Select channel. I will go into 4. I don't even know what channel I'm in.
Alright, 4 it is. I'm doing alright there, Darklid. Had a pretty good day today. Alright,
That's
I'm now
good.
in 4. I made a lot of people happy, it seems. So.
That's
Oh, wait.
weird.
Oh, they raised the max level, looks like.
Yes.
What?
They did.
Yeah, because I see under
raised the max
special
level.
storage can only be sent to one character, level 95 to 95.
Yeah.
Ice, you no longer have a highest level.
Oh yeah. True. Yes, young Tristan, you already have before, and I answered it. So you're welcome to ask another question. But actually, I didn't notice the question in its entirety before. I do not only play classic games.
There you are.
Hi. And you get a like, and you get a like.
Alright, I'm just
Aw.
trying to...
Thanks,
The truth
Darkman.
about... I don't
tried.
understand what the truth about Talisman is. You
Well,
understand this,
look in
Ice?
the
I don't know how
question.
to take the remote. I don't understand it, though.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I have to. Oh, I think it. Equip a talisman.
Do we have one?
No, you guys wouldn't have one yet
Yeah.
because you don't. You can only equip talismans at level 70.
Oh, well, we are.
What is
levels.
this? First year
What,
anniversary.
It says
coin?
in the quest item that it's a level 60 above. Unless they might have changed the limit. Red.
I apparently got a first year anniversary coin.
Oh, that's cool. Why first year?
I don't know. It says congratulations for being on for 15 minutes. Here's a coin. I'm like, no, okay. Anyway, so
Hey there, Techie. Oh, Techie.
well, there used to be a skip, but I don't see the skip anymore.
Not moves. Yeah. I made a thing. Finally got around
I'm
to
just checking something real quick.
it. The mods all have their own commands. That. Anyway, we are currently just getting our bearings. The game had quite a large update. They upped the level cap, and it was seen they also added a whole next section of the game. They even changed the opening cinematic when you start the game, and also the title screen and the title screen music. No, actually, I was not inspired by another YouTuber to become a YouTuber. Actually,
I was.
I mean, I mean, it's not like I just jumped in, not knowing anything about it or anything. I did know about others. It wasn't any specific person where I was like, I want to be like that person, or I want to do things similar to them, per se. But there are a number of YouTubers I like. Go ahead, Charizken.
I mean, I've never wanted to be like another YouTuber, but I was still inspired by one.
Right.
I was inspired by Original 151 because, like, I do love how energetic he is, but I've always kind of felt like I've had entertaining in my blood, you know?
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, for some reason, I'm no longer seeing that skip option, so...
Oh, they patched it out.
I don't know why.
What do you mean the skip option?
So there was an option before he saw that lets you skip the story quests up to the level that you're at. So seeing how we're over leveled and we're currently doing like level 45, 50 quests, it would essentially skip all the story quests up to whatever level we're at. And then we'd essentially the game would actually be a lot more difficult because we wouldn't be over leveled anymore.
But
Exactly.
why didn't we do that then?
Well, he noticed
Well,
noticed it kind
I
of late.
only noticed that last time.
But no, you didn't really mess up on that
Fancy.
question, young Tristan. I got what you meant to ask. So I think it's a good question, though.
Check out my
you
stream. I
doing,
need people to
Sam?
talk to. Lol XD.
Yeah, I have links to both. I have links both to Ihs's channel and Charizken, or not channel, their streams. So you're welcome to take a look over there and see their POV, along with also consider subscribing and putting a like on there.
And I do
Video.
have a Nightbot command that links to your channels. So we all support each other.
What you doing, Sam?
Oh, sorry.
I
We
tried
are-
to roll a ball and instead I made an oval.
We heading out? Oh, we're heading out. Hooray!
Yes, Red
Yeah,
Raven,
we're
I am
heading out.
promoting myself.
Sorry, I missed the
Because
cue there.
I need like a wider, I guess a wider kind of audience, because I've gained most of my subscribers just from Realm of the Mad God, and I don't want to be known as just a Realm. I want to stream
A
many
realmer.
different. I mean, sure, while that game holds a special place in my heart since I've played it since beta, I don't want to be known for just Realm.
Alright, I can understand that. 100%.
Hold it, had to get a.
Uh,
I need Steam to stop that. I still keep getting the Dr. Taram. Where is that? Right over there. I can't.
no, I can't teleport over there.
So
Teleport over where?
to Taram,
Those are supposed to talk to.
Oh, I've already done that.
I didn't.
Yeah. I didn't eat it.
Greetings. Yeah, he totally sounds like Patrick Stewart.
That's what I said last time.
Oh, then I gotta
He
talk
did,
to
actually.
Rose. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
No matter what happens.
I'm
Greetings,
sorry.
young
It's been
one.
like 2 weeks
Yeah, it has been a while.
because I crashed the last time we were supposed to.
That reminded me of a video I watched. It was a try not to laugh challenge, and it was
Don't tell the other sorceresses I said
it was a
this, but
scene of
pass
Patrick
around it is
Stewart
really quite
he was like extremely angry because he was ruining his garden, and he looked into
Oh,
a hole, and
yeah.
through that hole you see a picture of SpongeBob go,
Yeah.
"Hi, Squidward," and he shoots SpongeBob
and
with
you
a
hear
gun.
SpongeBob, and you hear SpongeBob go, no!
Yeah,
I need to talk to this one
it was
person.
hilarious.
Oh, I know. We need to go to this portal, Ice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
why? It's telling me to go to the Valley of the Blind.
I was meant to go to
We
the...
need to go to
telling you?
Wayward Isle. We need to go to Wayward Isle. Find the totem at Wayward Isle.
How the hell did you guys get one quest
Quest
ahead
behind?
of me?
Oh, ahead? We're ahead for once. Woohoo. Woohoo.
The what the?
Yeah, how in the world
world
did you guys get a quest ahead of me? Because it's telling me to go to the Valley of the Blind. Oh.
Oh, wait. That's because you got kicked out of the end.
Yeah, that's because I got disconnected that one time.
Yeah.
So you guys were one quest ahead of me, and I never ended up going back in there.
The blind man.
Well, we gotta do this now.
I see you standing over there, Sam.
Sam.
Alright, I'm coming.
Don't be a little bitch.
I've got my I've got my crosshair on your head.
No. Alright, I'll concentrate. Don't hurt me.
I'll be level 71 at the end of this.
I've got my quiver aimed at your face, Sam.
No. Why would you do that?
And unfortunately, I won't be able to do the ha as loud as usual. That was the wrong ha. Hold up, I'm at the wrong skill set. That's the one.
Hey, Urban Eagle.
Because one of these has a
Oh, airbending. I thought you said urban eagle. I was like, okay.
That's kind of a cool name, though.
What am I getting hit by?
Oh!
I can't do it as loud because my parents are asleep. Oh, actually, hold up. I need to close my door because I thought I was going to have to stick with Wi-Fi, so I can do it louder.
And of course, my pet is gone.
No.
Hooray for my company actually doing something right for once. What just happened?
Huh? What?
Oh, it expired 5 days ago.
What did?
Wow, a whole month went by since I've actually bought that pet. My little fox pet. Wait a minute. I think do I still have it, or did that expire too?
We are playing on
Your
PC.
ally Alicorn?
Oh, nope, the pouch was still here. So I can possibly use that.
My
Oh, well.
ally.
Can't use it in dungeon, apparently.
I think something about me using 2 alicorns on him at once. He doesn't expire until the 20th of October.
Oh, yeah, I remember that being a thing. You were like, why is this expire rate, like, really far ahead?
And I think it's because you remember when the alicorns didn't work, and I ended up using
Yeah.
only 2 on him? That might be why.
It, like, somehow multiplied the effect.
No. Oh, whoa, I got out of that.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna pick up this money over here.
Yeah.
Level 71.
But that being said, young Tristan, I play console and PC.
Wait a
I play
minute.
mainly PC at the moment.
Did they really? Holy crap, they did.
Did what?
Eh?
Or maybe they did already before. Because before, like a long time ago when the whole thing started, they had HP restoring items that restored 30, then 50, and then the remaining, which is 100. And then they had the same thing for mana, and they had the same thing for for both HP and mana. And then after a while, they just did away with the 50, and it was only 30 and 100. And then I guess they brought it back, and now that I look at it, it was like it was already back.
Interesting.
Because I was trying to remember last night what the 50% one for the herb was, and it was it looked like mint leaves.
No. Stop showing that. My goodness.
Not like you were like, like tasty. I was about to ask
I'm
what.
eating Pringles.
Ooh, what kind?
Salt and vinegar. I love the flavor.
Oh.
Do you not like that flavor?
I didn't hear you.
like
What'd
it.
you say?
It's just not one of those things that I can eat all the time.
Salt and vinegar chips.
Oh.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much. But I do like the originals and the sour cream and onion. I haven't had the barbecue yet, but my friend swears by them.
I do like the barbecue. I like the sour cream and onion.
Why do I
think
feel like
this
everything?
right here was where I
I need
I think
to just
disconnect.
game audio.
Huh?
I need to adjust
Oh.
my game audio. I need to turn it down a tad. Oh. Okay. Used to like chips. Still? What happened, dare I ask?
It's like I used to like chips. Now chips are nasty.
Guy.
Yep, that's Varnak.
TKG, I will face Varnak.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough, Urban Eagle. I try to avoid salt, too. Try.
Dark Litten, you're not in the mood to laugh?
It is time.
How are you not in the mood to laugh?
I don't mean if she meant right now, but
Goddess, take mercy on this pitiful creature.
yes, this creature is very pitiful.
Techie. I need
The
to share
creature is
those.
pitiful and should
Sorry, I
not
need to
waste
share
space on
them.
Earth.
You're right, Techie. I forgot
No.
to post them. Thank you for reminding me.
Maps.
Killing Floor.
Oh.
We're playing DLC maps. We played through. Well, we haven't played. I don't think we played all the actual levels, but we got the most of them. Yeah, I have until the stream. Well, I'm not gonna try and wait that long. I'll do it either tonight or tomorrow morning. Because I'd like you guys to have.
Not a last-minute procrastinator like I am.
Well, I didn't say that. You did. I'm just a last-minute procrastinator who is trying to not be associated to that habit.
Oh, I have a staff that'll increase my max HP by 187. Whoop-de-doo.
I have a level 40 epic mace.
Wait, how did you get the mace?
I don't know.
Now, sometimes I get weapons that don't belong to my class.
I also got a claw.
I've yet to have that happen. Wait, what?
Actually, that kept happening during the last stream when we were playing as different characters. I kept
What
getting.
happened to the...
Sorry, what?
I got a surprise hair dye box.
Huh.
Let's find out what it is. Sky blue. Nice. Now I have sky blue hair.
Oh.
But no,
It's kind of hard to fully
I can
appreciate
equip
the
these
tent
back.
given they're glowing. It almost looks
yeah.
more like
And we're in
teal.
a green area.
Yeah, it almost looks more teal than sky blue.
here.
Well, what happened to the Dragon Fortune coin I was
Trade.
supposed
Wait,
to
I want
have?
to see. Can I trade this?
I forgot we could trade actually.
I need to.
Yeah, you guys can trade.
Is it bound? If it's bound, you have to unbind it first.
How do I
Yeah.
unbind it?
You have to use a stamp.
Yeah, you need an item.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta talk to Taram over here.
Well, actually, if it's the mace you're referring to, I don't use maces. I use wands.
Hmm.
Or what are they officially called?
Alright. Well, let's get out of here first.
scepters? I don't know.
Yeah, the mace is for the other half of my class.
Hey,
Other
Zeltron,
side.
welcome to the stream.
More melee. More melee type.
Melee, melee, meme, may. No.
Actually, am I getting full on item? Right, okay. Make sure.
Just destroy them or
I wonder what these
um,
anniversary coins are going to be used for.
who knows?
I don't know. Can you see it a little better here? The hair color, I mean.
Yeah, it still doesn't look very sky blue.
Eh.
Well, again, we're still in a green area. And there's like a green glow around this place.
True.
Sell that corn.
Corn.
Yeah, sold some corn. What was I? Oh yeah.
Where is this warm wind coming
Make it quick. You remind me. Why are you still here?
Yay!
Hit your hat, bitchy.
I've got Robin back, my little fox pet.
Yo!
That sounded like Elmo.
I don't even know what it was supposed to be.
Elmo.
Julia follows things differently because Julia has autism.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that was a pretty good impersonation.
I'm sorry, but that was actually a legitimate
Impression.
Oh, impression.
impersonation.
You're right.
He's not impersonating Elmo, disguised as Elmo.
How do we know that?
Like infiltrate. He's not infiltrating Sesame Street, disguised as Elmo.
Ice, do you know that for a fact? Charziken, do you have a confession to make? What have you been? Wait, that's where you were last time. Yep, it all makes sense now.
I'm sorry, you guys. I've infiltrated Sesame Street on numerous occasions from season 5 to season 10.
Wait, hold on a second.
No, I don't
Today
even
we
know.
did learn, Techie. Today we learned. And
Yeah.
today we regret what we learned.
Mm-hmm.
I impersonated Elmo. There's a self-loving kiss and Big Bird.
I had to make sure my earrings and my rings were glowing. Because I forgot I still had those ice ones.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, I still need to equip my ice ones too.
How do I know what?
I only had 2.
I don't remember what.
Oh,
I don't
sorry,
remember
guys.
what we were
I mean, do
referring
you want-
to.
You want impersonation Elmo's autograph or actual Elmo's autograph?
Just my
I don't
autograph. My impersonation autograph will just say, "Julia has autism."
I don't know about Elmo. I'm more of an Elmer fan.
I mean, it was totally real. In fact, autographs are $100 a piece.
Better make that 150 if you wanted to actually say "Love Elmo."
Right. You can have custom text.
Screw that. It's $100 a piece per letter that Elmo
letter, right?
writes. Per letter.
Well, I'm giving him a friendly discount.
$10 per letter.
You remind me of an old friend.
I still keep looking to see if there's that option to skip, but nope. Or maybe it was when we were starting a new chapter. Which I think we start a new chapter after we defeat the green dragon. Oh, well, that stuff was in Korean still. They still haven't fixed that?
I got behind the portal again.
Alright, now I've got to go to Wayward Island.
So that's what's behind the portal. And the actual pad, that's actually, I like that though, because you can actually see actual paths behind the portals. It's not just like a black space.
You might notice something
I
about
agree.
Wayward Isle.
Is it very wayward?
Oh, wait, hold on. Charzeken, the darkened ground type. This creature has such dirty humor, no matter the context of the conversation, it always tends to find a way to make a sex joke out of it. Don't say anything to it.
Well, there you go, Charziken. You got what you asked for.
Darkened ground. I do love the dark types.
There you go.
So,
Stupid Steve.
if you noticed, this map is the exact same thing as Desolation Point, but it's reverse. We're starting at the end and going all the way down to the beach that you start in the original.
Okay. I
And
recognize
Desolate,
it.
there's another one where it's basically Desolate Isle and it's
I'm
backwards.
burning.
That's the wrong one.
freeze and shatter.
Dark and dirty. Yes, Red Raven is the dark and dirty type. Well, the ground is the dirty, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty accurate Token Dragon Sentry. Thank you very much, Red Raven. I finally got what I wanted.
Well, since that's actually what's being discussed, I think that calls for the Charziken command.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Don't. What?
Koopa bot. Oh, I see why. I think I need to change Controller Hog's command. Because Jatu warned me that Koopa bot has a tendency to, if your command is only like a couple letters short, it'll take that, yeah, see? And Charziken's name starts with a CH, and your command starts with a CH, so.
Wow.
That's why it queued his command too. But yeah, the Nightbot command I made for Charziken. A wild Charziken has appeared, but don't try to catch him. Instead, catch his streams.
Hey.
Wow. Back when he was a Pokemon, anyway.
Yeah.
What? What did I get hit by?
Yep, that deserved a riff.
I just realized that those things now explode.
I can't remember. I want to say my message for you, Sam, is help coax this guy out of his shell.
Yeah.
I want to say that's what it is, and if it's not, I'm going to have to change that right. Like,
I like that.
After the stream.
I like that. It's good. Oh yeah.
Ree.
Sounded a bit like Cranky Kong. Well, I should say, don't
Kill it.
country
It was a
returns,
daredevil.
Who's this fella?
That's Callahan.
Oh, I couldn't
Callahan.
see. There's the window is in the way, telling me to make
Yeah, I
room for my
know.
stuff. I was like, who's this?
Or Carahan. I guess they took out the L and made it an R now.
well, Techie, we're finding out that you're really loved by a lot of people. I mean, Jason really likes you. I mean, he put his he put your Discord channel really high on his list. So.
Wow.
I need to see some real
Have you
quick
come
too.
to admire my rugged good looks?
Oh jeez, no, stupid Discord. There we go.
I don't care how good you are.
If Althea
I'm
were
better than
I have a
you
decent.
at everything. That's basically what he said.
Town
Alright.
Really?
town flag. Oh, okay. I need to visit. Of course, I want to visit your town.
Hold up.
Speaking of, does anyone want me to open mine up during the stream?
Open your what?
My Animal Crossing town.
Oh, yeah.
Something I've been
Well,
doing
let's
recently.
go back to the closest field.
For what, your 3DS there?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, no, I could put my 3DS code, and I don't know, I could probably open up my town too. Even though I
Fine.
never touch my Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. We were me and Professor, who is my co-host. We were playing Pikmin, and then all of a sudden we started talking about Animal Crossing. And then we're like, okay, I guess we need to stream it. So started
Whoops,
streaming
wrong
Animal
one.
Crossing.
Lotus Marsh has a fascinating mythology. I mean, magic. Magic is fascinating.
Yes, magic is very fascinating.
But no, like, I used to have a really good, not really good, but I used to have a relatively decent, like, town. It was really nice. It had a lot of additions. But then, it was like downloaded. It was downloaded right onto the 3DS. Because I
Oh.
didn't want to risk, like, losing the cartridge. And that 3DS was stolen in Europe.
Oh, wow.
That sucks.
It was a European trip for my school, and it was a Band of Brothers tour, so we did like World War II stuff. So we flew into Amsterdam, connecting flight to London, saw the Westminster Abbey, and we took a ferry ride to Normandy, then either a bus or train ride to Brussels, and then the other one bus or train to Munich. And as we were getting off of the ferry, somebody had to have quietly unzipped my backpack and stole my video game case, which contained my DSi XL, my 3DS, and about 10 different DS and 3DS games with my Pokemon Emerald. So I know they stole my Black and White, Black 2, White 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Emerald, Animal. I think. What else is it? So they stole the 2 Legend of Zelda DS games, Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. They stole my Digimon World Dusk, and overall, they stole about $300 worth of used video game equipment, and $300 used is about $600 new.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think I either discovered a glitch or something, but if I jump while in midair from getting like knocked over, I just turn straight up and land.
Yeah.
It looks so weird where I just like turn stiff as a board and just fall.
It's actually an ability.
Really?
Yeah. When you're like knocked into the air, you can actually press the jump button to regain your composure, I guess you can call it. I do it all the time whenever I'm smacked up into the air.
Red Raven trying to cause trouble.
I really need to set my Steam again. I need to stop it because whenever I press shift to run instead of double tapping the W key, whenever I press shift, it opens up the Steam like overlay of like what your friends are playing, any messages, that kind of stuff, and it pisses me off so much.
Yeah, Urban Eagle, I guess you can say it is certainly my fault. I guess you could say it really started because when we were playing Minecraft, I was playing Animal Crossing music.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Animal Crossing is a nice casual game.
Yes, and the soundtrack works really well for Minecraft.
Standing there, I'm like, there's this yellow stuff falling on me. I'm like, is it raining?
My all-time favorite game soundtrack is the Cave Story soundtrack.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, I have a stream playthrough of Cave Story. I'm in the middle of kind of like a walkthrough of Cave Story right now.
Really? Can I stop being hit?
I have Cave Story Plus and I haven't played it yet.
Oh, dude, play it. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor and use a Xbox controller with it, though. It's much easier.
I actually have it on the Switch.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but I do have pro
controller. Do
yeah,
yourself a
I do
favor.
have a pro controller. Yeah, I do have a pro controller.
Actually,
I don't know. Like, when it comes to like favorite soundtracks, I think one of the best ones is the Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack.
That is a really good soundtrack.
Yeah, that music was absolutely phenomenal.
Any what?
Controls. Hold up, I just need to.
I was about to say, don't even bother trying to play this game with a controller.
No.
Yeah.
I wanted to set the stupid dodge to like controller something caps or something other than shift, because every single time shift isn't even like it's shift and tab that brings up the stupid
Yeah, normally you're
overlay,
supposed to
not
press
just
both of
shift
those,
alone.
not just shift. Yeah, it's weird that it keeps bringing it up without doing that. Yeah, Urban Eagle, I haven't played Animal Crossing since that update either. In fact, the last time I played Animal Crossing was 3 years ago, before we started streaming it. And my villagers are like, where have you been? It's been 3 years.
Yeah, I took about a year break from it, and like I had nothing in it, and everyone was like,
My world
I literally still had like the
probably
start.
dead.
I literally still had the starter tent when I left.
Wow. Hey, Jason. Jason. Yeah, 3 years. So I literally played it when it launched for a couple months, and that was about it.
I don't know why. I don't think we actually go in that.
Okay.
I think we go down here.
Yeah.
Oop.
Let's
Inconceivable.
show you my loyal creation, which is just a living mushroom.
Hello.
Mario's gonna have a field.
It's Jack. No. In mutant form.
Yeah.
It's his son.
Ow. Wow. Ah, I'm on the ground. Oh, I'm not. Did the boss die?
Yeah, it did.
Oh. I was on the ground, like, as soon as the fight started, and then it started going slow-mo, I was, like, on the ground.
You were sleeping on the job.
Well, I got the 2 of you to
advanced
handle
Pokemon over
everything out.
Sapphire Emerald Yoshi's Topsy-Turf. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've had a lot of stuff stolen from me.
I have never had a video
I've
game
had-
stolen from me.
I've had Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon stolen from me.
I wanted to get that. I ended up never getting that, and I kind of hate myself for it.
And that was the second time I bought it. The
Can I
first
please
time
stop getting
I
this
had it
bow?
and I sold it because I needed money at the time, but... Cutscene.
Jason
Mm.
couldn't handle the professor's stream where he was unlisted and Koopa bot wasn't there. Well, actually, it wouldn't be there even if it wasn't him.
Taste the
Oh.
power of the Astral Coven.
Sam, do you use Fussbot as well?
Yes.
Okay.
It can't be.
Yep, Callahan is the green dragon.
Oh no.
So we have what? Velskut is the black dragon, Carahan is the green.
The green dragon.
What is Durant? What color was Durant?
Durant was the gold dragon.
Gold dragon.
Argenta is
The
the
red.
silver dragon.
Oh, why did I think red?
There is a red dragon, though.
I know, but why
I
did I think
decided,
she was the red?
why are you standing here?
I probably thought she was the red dragon because of her cape, red cape thing.
Seidel bites his lip. We don't even have to talk to him. He's just standing here.
We have to. He's like, don't talk to me here. Talk to me in Kasarana's cabin.
Yeah, let's go back to the cabin before we talk.
I need to relive some horrible memories before I can talk to you.
Right. Right. It is a Durgan, Jason. It is a Durgan.
I can only
Oh,
talk
look.
to you under extreme emotional distress.
Ruby found a green dragon.
Yeah.
You're the ugliest person
Found
I
2
have
of 'em.
ever met.
Okay, okay. You know how I just said extreme emotional distress? The thing he said to me was, "You are the ugliest person I have ever met." You don't need to take it out on me, dude. You don't need to take out your emotions out on me.
We need to go back to town first.
Don't you just love
Hey,
perfect
Lance.
timing?
It's good stuff.
Hey, Lance.
Yeah, good thing no one grabbed those.
Yeah.
By the way, Red Raven, since you brought up Pokemon Diamond, I actually I left that cart in my pocket, and it went through the wash.
That's what happened
And-
in my original Mario 64 DS, but it still worked perfectly.
Yes, in fact, I managed to find it because it fell out of the pocket after the wash, and so it didn't end up in the dryer, and it was fine. I let it dry, and it was fine.
Yeah, mine went through both the washer and the dryer. Let's see what Kiwi has to say. What weird crap she has to say.
I promise to be good. You promise not to call
I
my
thought she was only. I thought she was just gonna leave it at the noise she made, and she just went. "Ah!" I would have been like, okay. Oh god.
Come back, Fox Destiny.
Sometimes I love this game, sometimes this game really creeps me out. Mostly the second one.
Oh, really, Red Raven? You also had your Pokemon Diamond go through the wash? Yeah, I was
That's
afraid.
funny.
Wasn't afraid it wouldn't work. I was afraid it was gonna have my memory was gonna get corrupted or something.
That
Yeah,
was
that's what I was
one of the
afraid
things I
of,
remember is I had a copy of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga on the Game Boy Advance back when we took a trip to, I think it was a family reunion in Pennsylvania. And we rented a van, and I somehow lost it inside that van. Couldn't find it anywhere.
I remember losing my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, and it ended up being in the back of our minivan under the seat. And then another time I lost I think it was my Mario 64, the same one that went through the wash. I don't know how it ended up here. It rolled under the seat, under our middle seats. And our middle seats, our van was like a stow and go minivan, so you could literally turn the middle seats like inside the car, kind of, to make more room. And so there was this little compartment to fit the folded up seat. And I got the randomest idea. I'm just like, nah, it's not gonna be under there. I open it up, sure enough, I find like 3 games under there. I find my Mario 64, I find my Pokemon Fire Red, and my Pokemon Emerald. I'm just like, how the hell did these get under here?
So yeah, disbanded everything because we more than likely have to fight the green dragon by ourselves.
Well, I mean, it doesn't say solo, but...
Jason.
Yeah, but if I know the green dragon nest, it only allows 1 person. Oh. I guess it's not solo. When did they change that?
You idiot! Come back to town! Hi, Sam. Yeah, I'm running towards you!
I'm coming!
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
I'm coming, Zarbon. Quick, grab my balls.
Why are we not in a party?
I love that moment.
So
Coming back.
is the quest... Oh yeah, it's not solo after all?
No.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
Sorry, I... Oh, why can't I keep going here? I'm trying to remember some other good Zarb. But it's
Yes,
just like...
but I don't think I have it set for anybody other than myself to actually be able to give or award the currency to anybody else. So I don't actually do the give command. I just go into Fussbot and say, "Oh, I want to give you 100." I just increase their cube count up by 100.
Was like, is this thing on yet? Ahem. You are now thinking about what Zarbon did to you while unconscious. Have fun with that.
So let's fight a green dragon.
Oh, we just go right into it?
Yeah.
As the sealed dragon's luster, everything was taken from them. Time for you to take everything. Carahan, now from the one that is called Green Dragon.
What?
It shows us running in. That's cool.
It was us running away.
It looks like a giant bearded...
No, we're running into the actual nest. He's just following us.
Oh.
Rip.
He's got me.
No, I'm trapped in vines.
I'm trapped.
I'll
Oh,
cut
look,
your
here comes
throat.
Velscud.
Oh, good. It's you again.
Allied heroes
You
appear
seem to
help you in
attract
battle.
trouble.
Help!
Well, that did sound kind of
Thank
like your
you.
character. He's a big. He just munched me. It's like, you don't taste so good.
Ow, I just got stomped on. Wee. Thank you for subscribing, Airbending Eagle. Ow. No, get back here. Don't fly away, you coward. He just, Velska just told you to shoo, Sam.
Well, Fox,
He's all like, shoo.
Destiny, I wouldn't worry about things that are beyond your control. And I would argue the validity of that calculation.
You're in my way.
Given that...
Boom! We even get a new title for this, too.
Yeah, Astro Coven and Burning Hot.
So I'm gonna be not bam Sam Koopa.
What do you mean NASA said a planet called Planet X is going to hit Earth?
Can you double time? Zalban really screwed the pooch on this one.
I seriously doubt
really
that.
giving us
Oh
a pounding.
yes.
I'm coming, Zalban, quick, grab my balls.
I don't know about no planets crashing into other planets. That's not exactly a common occurrence in it. Sort.
Yeah.
Maybe an asteroid.
Not to mention, if it is, it's probably not for like thousands of years later.
Hold up.
So it's not really anything we have to worry about.
Sorry for the black screen real quick, guys.
That wasn't a whole lot of gear.
No, it wasn't. It
Nest.
was a pretty lame
Used to
chest.
a lot more stuff out of that. Unless there's another chest somewhere. I don't see anything.
So far, Mini-Mate, it's going pretty good.
I need to do something real quick, you guys.
Aww.
I'm doing some,
Sam, did you happen to get a ring? Like an epic ring, it looks like the orange border.
There we go.
Oh, I don't see it.
Because I got a ring, but it's for strength, vitality, and stun. And,
I just got another of the same. This is the third epic.
No.
This is the third bow of this one that I've gotten. Hold up, I haven't even.
Or I had
go.
completely forgotten about that Urban Eagle. I never watched that show much though.
I didn't even get anything from this.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not.
Everything goes pretty much to everybody. If you didn't get anything, that was just the luck of the roll. Like it's literally like a 33% chance.
I got no new items.
Then all you got was money and a title.
That sucks.
Yep.
Technically, everything gets auto rolled.
I know. And I call hacks. I deserve something. Hacks. I deserve something.
But it's been so long, Urban Eagle.
Just talk to Taram, but he's right here, but there's no marker over his head.
Then talk to Taram.
Now we have to talk to Taram in the Saints Haven Royal Castle. So we're going back to Saints Haven.
This reminds me of a Tom and Jerry episode.
Did someone mention Yontu? Because I didn't hear anyone mentioning Yontu.
Calm down. You seriously have nothing to worry about. There's no planet that's going to be crashing into ours.
I mean, maybe
not in this millennia.
Yeah.
At least not in our lifetime.
Oh, hold on a second.
Who knows? There might be.
Look away.
Where do I go for the mutant habitat now? Holy crap! This guy's a lot of stuff.
Back in the Lotus Marsh area, but we're not heading that way yet.
So we're on channel 4.
No.
No. 5.
We're in channel 1 in Saints Haven.
Oh. What? I thought we were in 4 earlier.
We were.
What the heck?
An admin just
Yay.
sent me.
I can get a
Something.
rare stone out of these gold pouches that can possibly it's like extremely rare chance, but if you get one it sells for 5,000 gold.
Yeah, I'm opening it right now.
I've only ever gotten five
I
gold.
just got 20. And what is the other one that I get?
Yeah, please don't spam.
15.
Emojis.
No, I'm not. I don't even know Leontu that well.
Wait a minute. I need to store those though.
Actually, wait.
I want to
Oh, I got
My friend
disconnected
said
from
I
the
should
game,
get
Jace.
Destiny 2.
Actually, I think OBS got disconnected briefly too. My internet problems have definitely gotten very minimal, but occasionally that still happens.
Yeah. I'm just gonna test my internet real quick again.
I don't know, Fox. There's been
Oh,
plenty of
beautiful.
people over the years talking about how the world is going to end very soon.
I mean, there was 2012, there was nuclear war, there was Planet X, there was Trump. I'm not joking. People claim that Trump was going to cause the end of the world.
No, you're right. You are right. Red Raven.
Yantu is a Swedish doctor.
I'm telling on you, Red Raven.
And I'm an Irish warrior. What's your point?
Get out. Means business.
I mean,
Okay, so now that we're in Saints Haven, you could probably see the sky blue in the hair because there's no green glow around the area anymore.
Where are you at?
I'm getting a little FPS lag.
Where are you? Okay, you're over here. I'm going down there, so you'll be able to see me at the portal.
That looks purple.
How the hell does this look purple?
That looks purple.
That doesn't look very sky blue to me.
That is.
Then
literally
you guys need to
Oh.
update the.
Never mind. You're over
you were
here.
Looking at the
I was looking at the wrong person.
Holy cow!
Okay, yes, that's sky blue. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
sky
was
blue.
about to say.
I was about to say that's the same color as your wings, and then I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah. I didn't
Oh,
have
you were
any
looking at the
wings.
wrong person too, Charziken? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's who I was referring to. Would you stop moving around? Sheesh.
No.
Sorry. I like making your life difficult, don't I?
So, did you finish talking to Taram and all that stuff in the marsh? Sam?
Yeah.
I think so. It wouldn't let me talk to him there.
Okay.
You should have
It
been
says
able
to talk to
what-
him. It says,
And is it
He
pointing
didn't have
to
a
the
que- he
portal?
didn't have.
Yes.
He didn't have a he didn't have a quest marker over his head.
All right. Well, we'll let you go. Yeah,
So-
he doesn't have a quest marker over his head for some reason.
I don't want to ask that question, Controller Hog and Dark Litten, because it wasn't even the right person. I totally want to. I mean, I could ask Ice that question, but it wouldn't apply because it's not purple. But I don't want to
Yeah.
ask some random person. Does your hair taste purple? Does it sound purple? That's a little
What does
weird.
purple taste like?
It
Grape?
tastes like
Grapes?
no. It tastes like purple. I mean, it doesn't. No, it doesn't taste like grape. It doesn't taste like cherry. It tastes like purple. I mean, now
Oh,
my
what?
hair, the
I
blonde,
didn't
the
realize
blonde
I
hair,
finished these off.
the
Oh, well.
blonde hair, that's banana. My hair is banana. Sam's hair is coconut.
My hair is
No,
white as coconut.
It literally look well both. But just the white hair.
I would
reminds me-
say his hair is marshmallow.
His his hair, the hairstyle reminds me of.
Oh, I have a
reminds me
bowl
of
cut.
Coconut Head from.
Oh
It
gosh.
reminds me of Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified.
Well,
Have we met?
you have to come back over here to the portal because he has to go back into Saints
Oh.
Haven to talk to Taram.
Yeah, because it didn't have
I don't
the
even know where
indicator
you
over his
guys
head.
are.
Yeah.
I can't even
You had
see
to
where you
run
guys.
there.
It's not even showing you guys. Oh, that. It wasn't even like showing you guys on the map.
I remember that show, Charizken. That was a good one.
It was a wonderful show. I loved it.
What show?
Ned's Declassified.
Never watched it. Well, no.
Wow.
I did watch it a little bit, but I never got into it.
I loved it. I don't know why, but I just loved it.
We'll wait for you here, Sam. I was about to say, why did you go over there?
Saw an exclamation mark, but then I realized what kind it was.
Oh.
Like, no.
Yeah, it'd be too high of a level kind of explanation mark. An explanation mark.
Yeah, that would be like the box in Super Mario World.
Oh,
Hit it.
Sam's back.
And explains things. That so. I was not aware of that, Techie. I know virtually nothing about that franchise other than my brother played it and was like, "This is pretty fun."
What franchise?
And then like, or franchise game, but and then like
Which one?
2 weeks later, it was like, "Yeah, not playing anymore." League of Legends.
I played that for like 30 to 40 hours, and that's literally all I have to say about it. Is
It's like asking, what does an orange taste like? Yeah, the orange is like one of the silliest named things, like fruits ever.
why?
I mean, you might as well just call cheese. Can you hand me that yellow? Or how about that red over there?
Well, see, the orange has been around for a while.
Oh, it has.
And
I'm not.
so has the name for the color. Which actually came first? Which actually came first? Did they name an orange orange and then name the color orange?
I don't know.
Or did they name the color orange and name the fruit after the color?
It's a good question.
And
Oh
if
yeah,
everything-
it's the whole. So I went to look into the whole Planet X thing. They're saying it's supposed to end the world on September 23rd, which is in 6 days.
Ha! That must be a really fast planet.
Yeah,
Or it's a lot closer than.
because it's saying, will the world end on September 23rd? I doubt it. It's like all these so-called prophecies when about the world ending have never been true. So why
Alright.
would this one be true?
Yo, real talk. If you knew the world was ending, would you wait it out and just let it kill you, or would you just like kill yourself? Like just a quick and simple death.
Well, I'd wait it out, especially given how incorrect everyone else has been over the years.
No, like if it was like if it was happening, if it was like actually happening.
Well, I mean, you could say that, but at the same time, hard to say you would even know that. Because there have been plenty of things in my life where I was like, okay, this is certainly going to happen, and it didn't.
True.
I mean,
Well, there you
not
go.
like-
There you go, Techie. You get to enjoy that special day. And then the next day, everything ends.
It'll be the day after a super important day. Yeah. Oh look, it's Varnak.
I know what
It'll be
day
the-
it is.
No, the end of the world will be the day after Trump gets reelected.
Trump's second term, that's the day that the world ends, right?
Yeah.
Or the day that he actually makes a smart comment.
Yeah, who remembers the Mayan calendar garbage? That was
Right.
so stupid. Like we're gonna let a group of individuals who became extinct, let their calendar tell us that the world's ending. But the only problem with that calendar was it ended because they weren't around to keep it up. I mean, considering how long away they counted, pretty far ahead. Like that's pretty, you know.
Hold on. I'd look for salmon make soup out of a Koopa. I mean, what?
What? Better watch yourself, Red Raven. I'm much faster than most Koopas. Thank you very much.
Koopa Soupa. You're a Koopa Soupa, not a Koopa Troopa.
I'm a Super Koopa. Almost
Yeah,
like
you'll
super.
start noticing that going through these kinds of areas, you're not really going to be killing everything with a single hit anymore, especially with the larger enemies.
That's fine. I wasn't killing anything in one hit anyway.
Well, you were healing us with one hit.
No, not quite. So, I mean, he was one of my heroes growing up as a kid.
Who was?
Durant?
But no, Koopa the Quick, of course.
Oh, Koopa the Quick. Even though he always lost to Mario.
Just,
He
yeah.
lost to a really fat ass plumber. And I mean really fat ass. Then that's gotta be like really depressing.
Well, he's not so quick anymore. So.
He's gotten old in age. It's like, I'll open that chest. Ooh, a wheel of cheese.
I don't know, Jason. I mean, have you tried to chase after a shell that's sliding across the room?
It's pretty damn fast.
That's not always easy now, is it? I see people do it all the time. Mario Maker, like, no, come back, shell. Gone.
All right.
Fight the wind.
Ah, that's some wind right there.
Gotta take out those
That is true, Red Raven.
those things, or they'll keep spawning enemies.
Nintendo's released a bio of Mario recently. They updated it rather, and it actually stated that Mario, quote unquote, used to be a plumber. Oh, he does not. Not considered one anymore.
833,000 damage. And still more enemies appear.
Ah, it's audio glitch.
Yeah, it's because there's enemies.
Yep.
Which, a lot of these look like a bunch of Heracross.
Good night, kitty mate.
Oh my god, the world is not ending. Calm
Yes.
down.
An epic quiver. Yes, please.
Fox, if that were even true, constantly repeating it isn't helping anyone. Not doing anything.
Wait, who had a quest for this strange knoll?
Hold up. I did.
It's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario. Mario,
have a new
why do
thing
you
of
leave me
English.
behind, Mario?
Oh,
You're such
hello,
a
Luigi.
dick, Mario.
I didn't even see you there, Luigi.
Oh, Luigi. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I go bang at the princess now.
You guys see those? Did you guys see those little blue, little blue particles?
Little, like, with the little blue, little blue.
That,
Alright, good night, Mitty, or Sean. Either or, I guess.
Both?
Maybe.
Ah, damn it, I see. Load!
Greetings, young.
Oh, what is this reward? Ugh.
Superb mystical or superb destructive.
Yeah, I had to do the just the physical because the magic one I already have a better one, so I'm just like screw it.
It's worth it.
I mean, my current magical equipped one is better than both of those, so.
Dun, 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 dun.
Na, 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 na,
Oh, not that one.
na, na,
Oop, not that one either. There we go.
Wow.
I also have to say, regardless,
Ah, stupid. How do I get titles?
the end of the world or just,
The title.
you know, weather or whatever tragedy that might come, panicking. Idea.
Agreed.
Hold on,
As
but
difficult as it is to
wandering
not panic at times, I'm just saying. You know.
Wandering compared to this.
Be diligent in prayer.
I think I'm gonna do that one. That title.
See you again.
He's always like, dragons, goblins, trolls, they can't get into my storage. I'm like, but I can. Easily.
But you're a 100% sentient being.
I don't know. Don't you remember accepting quests and stuff from a goblin? They seem pretty sentient.
You were pretty sentient. We're like 100.
I wouldn't say that either.
I mean, I am pretty brave half the
Whoa.
time.
That's one fancy snowman thing. So choppy. So many people.
Join my Discord, LXD.
Nor have I, Jason. Besides, Jason, now that I'm looking back at your previous, well, 2 previous posts, Koopas don't really carry shells, silly Jason. You wear them.
Duh. Hold up, I need to bring up something real quick. Okay. He's not opening a server. Sorry, I just needed to check my ham cheese real quick.
Make sure they're not spoiled.
No, ham cheese is just a nickname that we use for hamachi.
Oh. I can see them as like names for pet hamsters too.
Ham and cheese.
Yeah. Especially if the fat one is named Ham.
One, the diabetic one is named Cheese.
Yeah.
I actually used to have a lot of pet hamsters growing up.
I had 2 pet guinea pigs.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
Speaking of cheese.
Alright, fair enough, Jason. I will give you props for
Whoa.
creativity. Even though that probably wouldn't work.
You want something from me?
It's Velskad.
Wow.
We need to chase after Velskad.
If you have something on your mind, speak quickly.
Which one?
Of an old friend.
Get over here, Sam.
Oh. I didn't notice I had to stand next to that wall.
I love it when it rains.
By the way, these little bouncy dudes are called Carbuncle.
Okay.
That reminds me of the Pokemon Carbink.
Well, I was referring to that one creature in Final Fantasy games. It's normally a summon.
I mean, I don't play Final Fantasy, so...
I have never... I've played a little bit of the main franchise, but I've never beaten a main Final Fantasy game. I've always played the side games, like Chronicles and Tactics. Other than that, I've only played like 1 or 2 of the actual numbered series.
Young Turtle Soup. What now?
What? Dark.
I love it when those moth things die. Because they're
No.
always...
Ah!
I think Dark Button is becoming corrupted.
Time for the boss. Who's a very unique boss, only found in this area. Yeah, that was definitely the screech of death right there.
That definitely was a pixie screech.
I've got mail.
You've got mail. You've got mail. Break the system, choose all 4 chests at once.
Yes, finally, a new book.
Finally, something else to read. Have this one memorized practically.
I've been reading this freaking Night Grimoire forever. I finally got a Reformer's Grimoire.
Yay, I got a new skill. I got the class Mastery. Increases damage by 10%. LOL! What? Oh. Now let's see what I can upgrade here real quick. Not rapid shot. I need the aerial chain shot. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Now
How do I have
you're acting
level
like a little
70
bit like
body armor?
Yontu, Dark Litton.
11 SP remaining. I need the frag arrow. Fully upgraded frag arrow. The rain of arrows. Almost fully upgraded aerial chain shot. Sorry guys, I'll be right there.
Alright.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Apparently that was necessary.
Apparently.
Yes, it was necessary.
All it says is to go to Shadow Trail, which is immediately the next area. Don't even have to go into town or anything. Why?
Corrupt,
no, we're
corrupted?
here. Turn around.
Turn around, guys.
What's corrupted?
Corrupted.
Well, Fox, can't calm down. Maybe you shouldn't be here, Fox. No offense, but I think that being.
Or maybe you should just enjoy the stream.
Yeah, you shouldn't be in the chat.
Just enjoy the damn stream, boy.
I don't know. Like, if I was super emotional or like apprehensive or anxious, I wouldn't be trying to, like, I don't know, be around a whole lot of other people, especially people that are like online. I'd be trying to be around people that are actually like close to me.
Chest.
All right. The only people. Wait. Shadow Show Proto Elf. What is that? I have a side quest in here.
Dark Litton, I must say, good job.
Yes,
on...
Dark Litton's the side quest.
What? No. Good job, Dark Litton, on acknowledging the problem. That is the first step.
I've obtained 1 out of 3 Dark Littons. I need 2 more in order to complete my side quest to return to Bishop Ignacio, even though he's away at the moment. Ah!
Red Raven.
I haven't actually heard you say ah. I've only heard you go ah.
Well, they need to fix that.
They must have toned it down.
No.
No.
Maybe
Worst
they heard me
update
doing it
ever.
so much. Alright, I was watching, I don't even know how it got into my recommended feed, but there are a couple, like, videos of this one stream, of a few streams where they were playing Cluster Truck, and the,
Something on your mind? Speak quickly.
you want to just finish the area, because I have a side quest in here.
I wanted to finish the area anyway. It's not that long.
And so, they're playing Cluster Truck, and the developers, Landfall Games, it apparently has, like, Twitch integration, the game does. So the developers actually were messing with the streamers and like saying like access denied. We are Landfall Games. We are in control now. It was actually really cool. And some of the top comments on those videos,
Red
and
Raven,
I agree with this
I was just saying
wholeheartedly.
that you're feeding Jason's ego.
But no, the people, some of the top comments were like, and this is how a game developer should interact with their players. I'm like, yes, I wholeheartedly agree with them actively like stopping into their streams or videos, and actually just like messing with them. Because they literally, at one point in one of the guy's streams, they froze his game and started playing Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. My boss also, speaking of that, my boss showed me a really funny video of, you guys know the Foo Fighters at all? The group Foo Fighters?
Don't think so.
Have you ever heard the song Monkey Wrench? It was in a Guitar Hero game.
That sounds familiar.
Monkey Wrench, okay, Foo Fighters made the song Monkey Wrench. And so, my boss showed me a video of Rick Astley singing Never Gonna Give You Up, and the Foo Fighters, like, did their own rendition of it.
Oh,
And they
there.
were just like, alright, I just met this guy about 2 minutes ago, let's do this!
Yeah, this thing is really weird.
That's not Red Raven.
Like that right there is actually a boss that's best to be defeated as soon as possible.
Well, me
Because
did
otherwise
that.
it can get really freaking hard. Because then he's like all over the place, and there's even points of where he has immunity. Oh, what am I gonna get? A new staff? No, just a blue wolf
A new
orb, which
wand.
is actually better than the book.
Hooray, hooray.
Spread my stream, I need people to talk to! Shameless advertising.
For shame. Like I know, shameless.
Another crude wise enhancement, huh? I'll get rid of this windswept one. I'd rather have wise versus windswept.
By the way, okay, both of you guys, this is really late, I guess, because I just never noticed that my my alerts were turned off for this stream. I want to thank Airbending Eagle and Red Raven. Thank you guys for subscribing.
I've gotten 2, but the alert only went off once. I think it was Airbending Eagle that survived.
Is
Subscribed.
Is Eagle from Sam's stream there?
Well, I mean, he knows.
Airbending Eagle is from Sam's.
I mean, he knows me and Yansu pretty well. Watches us too a lot.
Dreamy recovery potion. Ooh, I got a random eye color die. What's this random eye color going to
We need to
be?
go over here for the Royal Fossil Basement.
Yeah, and he knows
Dark
Ice
green.
as well. And now
Wait.
he knows Charziken. This is how
Someone has... Yes, I'd say you count.
Oh, just messing.
Can't tell.
Yes, Ice does indeed. Ice hangs out around me and Yantu, so that's how I did. Urban Eagle
Yeah.
met Ice. And actually, I met Urban Eagle quite a while ago. Good old Terraria.
I found Ice through his Mario and Luigi Partners in Time stream.
Was it that one? I thought it was one of the Pokemon ones.
Nope, it was Partners in Time because I instantly donated to you because I love that game so much. I'm like, here's a couple bucks just for streaming my favorite game of all time.
Hmm.
Hey guys,
I
we know we're
forgot what I was
streaming
going to
next week.
check.
Word of advice, I mean, haven't the times that I've seen you get donations, you haven't actually read the messages. Probably try doing that.
That's because the messages are over on Streamlabs. I have to go over there to find out what the messages are.
You can also quickly look on, if they're short enough, you can look through on OBS.
Yeah, if they're short.
Yeah, if they're short enough.
That's why mine are usually
You can
pretty
also
short.
have the bot read them out loud.
That's what I do right now. That's what I do right now.
And there is a for those who are more along the PG side, there is actually a spam protection and a blacklist for that as well.
Yeah,
okay.
I only right now I only have one word that's blacklisted, and I mean I'm not gonna say
Well,
it.
of course not. I'm not gonna say any of the words I have blacklisted. All right, I'm coming.
I was trying to remember what I was going to do.
I mean,
Yeah,
also,
that was
I
quite a
am-
while ago, Jason. My Mega Man 1. In fact, Naughty was here playing it. He hasn't been in a stream in quite a while.
I think I know Naughty.
He is my brother, older brother.
Yeah.
He actually was the one playing Mega Man 1.
Well, I meant by name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mentioned him from time to time. I mean, he's literally in the next room over, but
No matter what happens, you must have
he's not into streaming as much. But he's more of a retro gamer. Modern gamer. So a lot of the streams he was in, he was playing, like, for example, Mega Man 1. And he's really good at those kind of games. Like, he actually... Well, I remember seeing him do this twice. 2 times he had actually fought Fireman in Mega Man 1, and he managed to beat him without taking damage. It was just crazy.
Nice.
Hold up, I'm just kind of tossing some stuff real quick.
Good night, Airborne Eagle. Thanks for
Tossing
stopping by.
him at Rose.
Yeah, here, take my crap, Rose.
Say the word, Red Raven. What is the word? Is the word bird?
I just threw away Argenta's earrings. Damn it. I wanted to keep those.
This
Just
is where we break
for
into song, guys. Bird,
You're like-
bird. The bird is the word.
You're like, here, Rose, take this broken bow and these kind of bent arrows. You can have these.
No, I'm
And she's
actually
like,
giving her some
oh, I've
pretty-
always wanted one of those.
I'm actually giving her some really nice stuff. I gave her a couple epic bows. I gave her the crossbow that she just gave me.
Yeah, she's just like trying to pull the string back. She's like, this isn't my thing.
I gave her the bow that she just gave me.
Oh, that's
I
lovely.
just
Here, take this crossbow, and you're like, here, take this crossbow.
I actually did that in Animal Crossing once. Pretty funny. It's like, oh, thanks for this thing. You know what? I'm gonna send you a letter.
No, I remember. Okay, I don't know if it was a glitch or something, but I helped a neighbor, and they're like, "Here, take this wallpaper." I'm like, "Okay." I talked to them again. He's like, "Hey, would you by any chance have this wallpaper?"
He's just like, oh man, I can't believe I got rid of that wallpaper. You think you'll remember I gave it to him as a
I'm
gift?
like, it was just the funniest thing. I'm just like,
That is hilarious.
do I have this wallpaper? No, I don't think I do. And then so I just put it. I literally, and then I invited them over, and I hung it up right before they came over, just to taunt them, even though they wouldn't do anything.
My favorite thing is like they give you something, like if they gave you a shirt and you already have that shirt,
Okay.
so you decide to write them a letter and send it back to them, and then you talk to, it's like, oh, I got your letter, I love the shirt you gave me.
Darklin, wasn't that Pokemon? Sun and Moon? Is that the stream you're thinking of? The only Pokemon game we've streamed so far.
Well, definitely wasn't Sun and Moon.
Well, that's the only game I've streamed. Pokemon game.
Oh.
Oops, I pushed the wrong button.
I
I like this song, by the way.
I'm going to like email Identity Games and tell them to just bring back
Ah!
Yeah. Oh crap!
I can
can't-
still hear it. Maybe it just doesn't get heard from the other players.
Oh crap! I need a. I didn't realize I needed a longbow. I can't do. I'm not gonna be nearly as helpful now,
Oh,
guys.
yeah, you need a longbow for your special.
Two of my specials, not my like ultimates, luckily,
The
but
world would be better off without
two of
you.
my
Hey,
specials.
look, there's this person here.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I'm already feeling low enough, Velscud. Velscud was just like, the world would be better off without you. It's like I'm already depressed enough. Jesus.
Now it's like go to Saints Haven's castle basement and talk to Rose again.
Your beliefs will lead to your downfall.
No matter what happens, you must have fun.
Should we just do the rest of the thing? I want to go for a bow. I
Okay.
need to hope for a non-short bow.
I was about to say if you if technically rebuy it.
I don't think I could rebuy it though.
Yeah, that's quite probable, Mikey. Actually, I met a lot of people through Mario Maker.
I've met most of my friends through Realm of the Mad God.
Yeah, and see, when you brought up the fact that you didn't want to become just a Realm streamer, I was thinking of the same thing. I was like, I did not want to become just a Mario Maker streamer.
Yeah.
Though I know
But
some
I've
that
met
are.
so many friends through Realm of the Mad God.
Yeah. I met many through Mario Maker, so I was just like, well. But yeah, it can be Okay, is that where you came from, Jason? Was not aware of that. I didn't meet Darby from BTG for quite a while, actually. Actually, I met Zero first and he actually has done work for them for Darby. He does his top 10 videos. I met Zero before.
I just realized that as that creature was approaching us, she actually had some very, very jiggly breasts.
Of course, Ice pays attention to pretty much anime boobs.
Charizken, come on, you're the dark dirt, the ground type. Clearly, you didn't notice that, right? You noticed it, didn't you?
No, because I actually have respect for women.
Oh,
of all
okay.
types.
Got it.
I don't have respect for fictional women.
I got the. I like I said.
I wanted those
it
gloves.
wasn't a fucking short bow.
You didn't get what you wanted? Sorry.
I got a short bow.
Oh, you wanted a long one, didn't you?
Well, my favorite is the crossbow. Why are you guys all higher level than me? I thought we were supposed to be on the same page, Sam. Dick.
Age.
With levels.
Oh. What level are you at?
I'm 69.
Oh, I see.
Giggity. We can
Look
go
at all
home now.
the rings that I had. Nothing of use.
Oh, cool, Jason. Yeah, I
Well,
met a
you
lot
could
of
probably
streamers
see
from
about
raids.
buying one from Boren.
Actually, it's funny.
Bellin, or
I met
whatever his
Nintendo
name is.
Addict when he just kind of stumbled into my stream long ago. That was actually before he started streaming, if I'm not mistaken. But he started streaming not too long afterwards, though. Well, excuse me,
Yeah, and that's
before
why he's so popular as he is, because he's known as a
Melon.
Mario Maker
Mario Maker
streamer.
yeah.
Bellin's on the left side. Yeah, just where are you?
Melon's on the right. There's Bellin.
Yeah, he's over here. He actually has a quest.
Bellon's on the left.
Yeah, Morin or whatever his name is on the Melon. Yeah, it used to be Morin, I thought. Huh.
No,
I guess
they
they changed
both have the same level of stuff. But I can buy. Oh, I can buy back this Kala longbow.
Have you been eating your veggies?
Her voice change?
Who?
What's her name? Sorceress Trainer Stella.
Alright, so
Or should
I
we
at
find
least
out?
then...
Or she, at the very least, sound like she said something new. I don't know, maybe.
It's,
Of course, I wouldn't know
it's
as well.
not that good, but it's not as good as the. Wait, talk to Rose in the
She
roller
keeps
coaster
saying, "What
basement.
is it, kid?"
She,
Oh.
I mean,
she
go to
said
the
to me,
basement.
"Don't worry, you'll lose your baby teeth eventually."
Oh yeah, that's something she's always said.
Okay. I had yet to hear that till this time. Ooh, what? Where? Nintendo Addict. And
Oh,
it's a
look.
raid. A
A
raid.
addict raid.
Oh my goodness.
This is so unexpected. We weren't ready for this.
We weren't ready at all.
You got a raid, Sam?
Yep. Hey, Nintendo Addict. We were just talking about, well, a lot of people actually, not just you. But yes, you indeed were also the
You
subject.
were at least mentioned.
We were talking about how we met people. Raid from the wind tunnel. Oh, did you actually unmute your mic? So Nintendo Addict had a problem. Was it your basement flooded? And
Ooh.
or at least some part of his house got flooded, and so he was running fans. So that's what he means by wind tunnel,
Hmm.
if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Holy Ajora. No, we weren't talking about you, Green Fuzz.
Hello, Blaze Chin. Welcome to the stream. Blaze Chin. That's an interesting name.
Oh, anyway.
Guys, I need to go to the castle basement.
Yeah, we know.
No,
Alright.
you don't.
I was turning in like gift stuff.
I was turning in quests. Yeah, water leak, yes, and then valve burst. Ooh, yeah, that's terrible.
And I gotta give these things to Lofty the Beggar. Or sorry, Lofty.
Well,
There's
we
no
weren't
T
talking
in
about
there.
bad things regarding anyone, Green Fuzz. We were just talking about how we met people. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, Nintendo Addict actually just kind of showed up in the TKG chat one day. But the other people I mentioned were all people that they were saying they met from raids. Oh, Blaze Chin, that is a matter of opinion. You're welcome to
What do
it.
they say?
Have a nice day.
What did they say?
Yep, this is definitely your voice of opinion. I understand your opinion, but again, it's just an opinion. I will not be affected by your opinion.
Yes, we are still playing Dragon Nest. We didn't had a bit of a setback the last couple weeks.
What happened 2 weeks ago? I thought we were fine 2 weeks ago. It was just last week, though.
Oh yeah, it was just last week, you're right. Well, we've had setbacks many times with this game.
Yeah, true.
But yes, definitely, you're right. The last week was the problem. It wasn't really that big a deal. It was still fun, though. It made me want to play as the engineer, though.
Sorry, I was trying to.
Wow.
Oh, is that so?
Red Raven must not like the word nerd. He just like straight up banned that guy.
Yeah, it can be really hard to remember how it all came together, Red Raven, but there is definitely a chain for everybody. Naddict may have been watching the stream, but I know Naddict's not really a fan of Terraria. But he has attended a number of our Terraria streams. Rated a few. Hey, Jesse. Thanks for joining on that raid. So how did your stream go, Nintendo Addict? Please do tell. Were you playing...
And stay.
Yeah, please stay.
Sound
Well,
like you said do stay.
Oh, I said say. But yeah, it did kind of sound like I said stay. Let's please stay.
Please stay. These guys are driving me crazy. I need a sane person to talk to, please.
So, oh gosh. When I opened Discord today, it rearranged all of my server icons. So, and it put them in alphabetical order. So of course TKG was near the bottom. Okay, so you were playing Metroid. Ooh, 98.7% of the items.
You know,
Nice.
it's kind of funny that our two characters have like a very similar hairstyle.
Oh, they're gonna say.
Oh,
Drawn back in a ponytail.
Yeah. You can see that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's true, Red Raven. There was no need to bother saying such.
I understand, but that one was like very, very mild, so it didn't really bother me. It's
Yeah.
not like he just started cursing up a storm and said
If you're
actually
talking about
something
Blaze
insulting.
Chin, that might have been Bama that I've run into.
Where are we going? It's
Jason.
ground zero.
Well, clearly, when I opened mine, I'd acknowledge that Zero has the best Discord because his was at the top. 'Cause-
You could get the game
Zero.
on Steam, or you can actually go to the Dragon Nest website.
yes, both are free. By the way, this is a free
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
All right, good night, Naddict. Oh, fined for having a bush that's not trimmed. That's silly. But then again, I know a town not too far from here that's very strict about such things that I thankfully don't live in. But you have a good night, Naddict. Glad you were enjoying Metroid. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I have to say, I actually didn't get any hand cramps or anything for playing it. That's true.
I don't
Chase.
get any hand cramps or anything, but my hand will almost like fall asleep if I play Binding of Isaac for too long. Ah! He only says like the ha, so I'm just going to, whenever I hear that, I have to keep it going. I have to
keep it
just
going.
do the normal one.
That is true, Green Fuzz. I am used to streaming a 3DS. That's probably part of it. But I will say some games are awkward for me.
Wait,
Legend
How
of
do you
Dark Witch was a
stream
little
on
awkward for
3DS?
me. Huh? Oh, I have a capture
do you-
card on it.
how do you get a capture card for it?
There's a site I can show you that you can buy one from. Or you can buy them from eBay, but the ones that are from eBay are a different type. Your hands hurt just from holding it? Yeah. Granted though, I also didn't have a huge problem with Kid Icarus, which was a game of major debate or whatever, complaints regarding hand cramps.
Yeah, my main issue is the fact that it's just really expensive.
Yeah,
To
the
get a-
capture
Yeah.
cards are expensive, yes. Mine was about 550 something,
Exactly.
but that's because
Jesus Christ.
that's because I had them buy the 3DS and then I had them install the card, because you can send yours to them, but I didn't want to be without a 3DS for a long time, which by the way, at the time I ordered it, they were very, very booked and it took literally 6 months to get it.
Wow.
And
I'd
it came
be willing to send
it-
mine out, honestly, because I don't use it that much, but if I were able to stream it,
Yeah.
then I'd definitely play it a bit more. Because as long as I can stream it, that's kind of what's important to me. Oh, hold up, I got a couple side
Oh,
questions.
a specific fight bothered you with the hand cramp, or to hurt your hands
I'm
hurt?
literally watching him run all the way up.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I'm an idiot, I'm sorry.
Wait, an enemy snuck past? What happened?
No,
No,
he
I
had
have a
a
couple
side
quests.
quest.
Oh, do
And
I
I
have?
take a normal quest too.
No, nope, I still see you.
I don't know if
Why are you going up there?
I don't know. Do I have the quest? I'm not sure.
Does it show on the right hand side?
What's the name of the
There we
quest?
go. I had to do footprints.
Yeah, it's called Footprints. Isn't that the main quest?
Yeah, that's the main quest. We're going inside the portal down here.
Yeah, but no, but I didn't
Oh,
talk to the person.
I did talk to the
Oh.
person. That's right. I did.
Yeah. So Sam's like, "Oh, I can come back down here then."
That needs a switch
Wait, where
port.
are you, Sam?
I'm coming.
There you are. How did? Never mind.
I went up after Charziken.
Yeah, but I didn't think you went all the way up.
Oh, that's what you mean by that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, how did you?
But yeah, the 3DS capture cards are pricey. There are some you can get online that are cheaper, but they're called the streaming versions, and they take the footage and they use the Wi-Fi adapter to stream it to your router, and then from there you record the footage.
I just wanted to use it for streaming.
And those are cheaper, but bear in mind you have to have a good router to do that. So I would not. Yeah, I know one person who has one actually, and that's Dark Jake. 13.
Do you know how much it would be if I were to send in the 3DS?
I think it's 300 something. I haven't looked in a long time. Hasn't been very relevant to me, but
Yeah, because it's like more expensive than the actual 3DS.
yeah. Well, bear in mind also that the actual place where they manufacture and install the capture cards is in Japan.
Oh.
So
So then it's probably going to be another like $100 just to send it there.
yeah, you do have to ship it there.
It's literally probably going to be this. After everything, it's probably going to be the same price.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I do know there's also a thing
That's
with.
why I gave up trying to get it.
There's also a thing about when you ship a device that has a battery in it. Something about when you ship it from the US to Japan. For some reason, I don't think it works the other way around, but you're supposed to take the battery out and separate the two. They can't be, like, connected for some reason. That's what I heard anyway. Of course, it didn't matter because I didn't do it that way.
Rip me ever streaming 3DS then.
Yeah, that's just something that was it was pretty darn expensive, and I have streamed a number of games on it, so it's not like I barely use it, but I could certainly do more with it though. But what we did do, okay, actually I should specify.
Did we accidentally invite someone to our party?
No.
No.
Somebody just randomly joined, so.
How?
You can do that.
Because you can actually find parties, like available parties,
Oh,
and
we have a
join
spot
one.
open.
Yeah, so I just lowered it down to
Interesting,
3 members
Jason.
only.
Is that like a hidden emoji? That's kind of cool.
Hello,
Not
Willie
aware.
Ducks. Welcome to the stream. Oh, is that a emote of Japan?
Yeah, it is. That's pretty neat.
First, I thought it was a weird worm.
It kind of looks like one, and then I thought it was like a snake or something, and I was like, wait, no, that's not a snake. That's where Jason lives.
I like this one. I'm going to use it as my title, too. Burning Hot. The
Hello,
Burning
Willie.
Hot title.
I got Cryptozoologist, which is plus 50 strength, 50 agility, 50 intellect, 50 vit, 65 physical damage and magic damage, and plus 350 HP.
Yeah, well, Burning Hot increases strength, agility, intellect, and vitality by 110.
Ooh, yeah.
And physical and magic damage
Okay,
by
yeah, I'm doing
160,
that one.
and your critical by 400.
Yeah, I have that. It's fine.
I was like, I'm definitely going to use that for my stat
Bro,
title.
I can even see. I can feel I can run even a bit faster.
Well, Green Fuzz, to answer your question, the next time we're going to be talking about the baby will be on Tuesday.
The baby.
The baby. So, there you go. Technically, you didn't specify which Metroids. Which game.
Tasty.
Oh.
As for when we're streaming Samus Returns, let's see. I don't know, that might be what's a shame. No, don't say that. That's the Yontu phrase. What a shame. But no, we are
Have a great day.
gonna play that. That's so, Green Fuzz.
Well, I'm glad you noticed that, because I didn't look over in time.
That's okay.
What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to equip this.
But anyway, so actually, Charziken, I don't know if I want to say this because every time this gets brought up, people are like, "I hate you." I actually have 2 capture cards. For the 3DS, I have 2 different 3DSs with capture cards on them. Although
Wow.
technically, one of them is my brother's, and the other one is mine. And he actually got his. He actually got his about a year and a half before I got mine, or 2 years. No, 2 years. And his was actually from a different manufacturer.
What was that one called? I know there's.
They call that one that one's made by a guy who goes by Loopy, but he doesn't make them anymore.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
He doesn't make them anymore. Instead, in fact, from what I've heard, he actually did collabs later with the one I got mine from, which is Katsukitty.
I've heard of Katsukitty as well.
Yeah. There's also another maker who's from Germany, I think, or I looked into it briefly, but at that time I already bought from Katsukitty. But yeah, so that one is actually an original 3DS, and then the one I have on mine is a new 3DS XL. But
just a regular 3DS XL because I have no interest in the
new, that's
new
not necessary.
3DS.
But the cool thing that we ended up doing with that is when we did the Pokemon Sun and Moon stream, we actually used both of them, and I was playing Sun and Professor was playing Moon, and we connected them both to my computer, and we played through the game simultaneously. When we got to story, we both waited for the other, and we progressed to the story. And I have to say,
Let me guess, it was like a split screen stream?
Yeah, essentially. There really wasn't much difference between the 2 games.
Right, but I'm just saying it was split screen because.
But yeah, we had the two screens on, and that was pretty fun. So yeah, we have 2 cards. That's the only time I've used both of them for that series. But we have considered doing it again. Kind of neat.
I mean, I would love to, but it's just too expensive.
Yeah, it is.
There's other things I would rather spend $500 on.
That is how Norsam was born, indeed. It was because Professor's was trying to use the touchscreen to spell his name, but he was actually trying to call himself not Sam because it's a common occurrence that when people come in the stream, they're like, they think he's me, or they're like, who's your friend who's with you, and they don't realize he's like actually a regular participant. Like, it's funny because there's a number of people that don't attend the Tuesday streams when he's usually there in person. So he was like, I'm gonna name myself Not Sam, because that's what he kept always saying. Is like, I'm not Sam. So he accidentally missed the T and put an R, and he's like, no, we're going with it. Well, actually, no, he tried to hit the backspace, but he hit forward instead.
So it's Norsam?
So yeah, his Norsam was then born. That's actually the first time Professor had actually played through a Pokemon game all the way. Liked it.
Should have had him start with Emerald.
I do like that gen. But
Yeah. 3rd gen was one of my favorites.
played that one a lot.
Did you guys leave some alive?
Oopsie.
No, you left them alive.
That's so, Jason. Well, some people think that we're the same person because apparently we sound so much alike. That's what they claim.
It's just like 2 of my guild leaders, Zach and Garrett, they sound pretty similar, but they're like, no, we sound literally nothing alike. And if you were to hear them, I'm like, well, through Discord, yeah, you sound similar.
Yeah,
if you were to
sometimes
hear
things
them,
like...
You probably would agree that they at least sound similar. Maybe not the same, but at least similar.
Yeah, something like Discord definitely makes you sound different. Oh yeah, he did, oh, what was his... Was it his starter? I know he misnamed one of the Pokemon.
Wait.
We forget another? Yeah, we
Of
did.
course.
You know what? You're just gonna do this. By the time we get down there, half of them are gonna be dead. I was gonna say, the music was like making me think they were all dead. I was like, huh? Hey. Yeah, everyone who's a regular here was just like, no, Sam and Professor don't sound at all the same.
No, they don't.
Oh, that's right. He named him Nuglet, and he was supposed to be just called Nugget.
Nugget.
It was fine though. Nuglet and Work. Those are our 2 starter names.
Nugget and what?
Bark. It's like a bark. It's spelled
Oh.
B-W-A-R-K.
Bark. Okay.
Yeah.
Bork.
I just know of some people say borf for a dog park for
Oh,
some
Borf.
reason.
Borf the
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Our
Finally, I got a new helmet.
And I missed, of course, I missed a crossbow.
I got new armor. Hooray.
I got a superb health enhancement too.
Yeah, you did, Greenfuzz. You did keep typoing it. Thanks for not doing that this time.
I got 2 loincloths.
Greenfuzz Tiger is our typo tiger. Always,
The master of typos.
yes. So
The
when
typo of masters.
we finally stream Mario Teaches Typing, Greenfuzz, you have to play with us. So
Yep,
that you
they don't have no life.
can get good.
Oh,
They
you're
don't
doing
have
so
any life.
good. You would type it so fast.
Or if that's too much for you, Greenfuzz, you're like, no, I'm not playing that. Well, how about Typing of the Dead? I have never played that. Actually, then again, maybe not. Never mind. I'm sorry. I even suggested it. I forgot who I was talking to.
I've seen some people play that.
What is it?
Greenfuzz does not like
Typing of the
zombies.
Dead. Well, then you better type fast to make sure they die.
Teleport here, you guys.
Oh, you have played that? Where are we teleporting to? Oh, up there.
Well, excuse me for wanting to self.
Princess.
That's some pointless gear that gets picked up every time.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'd be all that good at. Well. Oh yeah, Fluffle Bundle is. Fluffle Bundle was also just really OP. Yeah, and Laser Desk.
I still remember anytime I catch a Whismer, I will always and forever nickname it Pumbloom.
Emblem.
Yes.
Sometimes I remember.
It stems back to when JonTron was still on Game Grumps and they were playing through Pokemon Emerald. They came across a Whisper and JonTron was like, "Oh, look, it's a Pumbloom." So I name it Pumbloom every time.
Oh yeah, Jason. This game. Actually, since Jason brought it up, that I can't capture this game in the game capture anymore. I could before. Now I'm using window capture.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
window
Sam,
capture.
How do you get your chat to look like that in the stream? Mine just doesn't really like to look like anything.
Do you want? I'll give you the CSS if you want.
All right. How would I
Sharing
use
is
it?
caring. So what I do is I'll send you a text file, and then all you do is you copy the contents. Then you go and right-click the chat source, and then at the bottom it'll say CSS in one of the boxes, and you just paste it there.
All right.
Oh, I wanna steal Yontu's current
But
one.
yeah, I was gonna say kudos to Yantu, who actually was the one who wrote the one I'm currently using. He has a new one now though, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, so you're using, you and I are using.
The old one, yes.
Yeah.
Yantu's he's the tech whiz.
Whiz. Tech wizard.
Yantu's like the techie's like, where's the whiz cam? No, wait, I don't want to actually.
Alright, we gotta. Oh, Casarana's cabin. We haven't been there.
I mean,
in
I
a
could
day.
just go offline on Steam.
Oh look, I got another subscription, but didn't get an alert for it. It was probably the person that got banned.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, can't warp there. We gotta run there. Because it's Velscud.
Oops.
How dare you teleport me? I'm Batman.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for explaining that, Controller Hog. Yeah, so I don't know if you're aware, Charzken, but when you're setting up a stream in the events section, you can actually set it up to where
Your recklessness
other
will lead to your
other
death.
people can have different cameras, and you can change them while watching the same stream. So
Yeah, the multicam thing.
Yeah,
That's
so
what we're planning on doing for the if we do Uno this
Uno.
coming Saturday.
Yes. So how that works is essentially everybody gets a different stream key, and then we all hit start, and then the person who's in charge then hit start on the web page. And then if you go next to the video player settings, like the gear icon, there's a new icon, and you use that to switch the camera. So
Hello,
you can actually.
Kyle. Hello, Pinky Girl. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Kyle. Hey.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, that
when-
was
I'd
it.
want to do something like that.
Yeah, well, when you actually go to make the cameras, you can name them. And so, one of the names I came up with was WizCam, and that became a hilarious joke, because Yontu likes the color yellow.
I saw that your lights are finally on in Discord. What do you mean lights? I don't get it.
I think he means that we're chatting.
Concentrate.
Oh. Stu, what was it? I think it was Mutant Habitat, right? Yeah, it was. Okay. Yay, I'll finally be level 73.
Sam Cam, Sir Cam, Jan Cam, Am
Cam,
Cam,
Cam.
Zero Cam. What about
Oreos, cameo.
Yeah, hashtag not a cookie.
Cam Wario. Yeah.
No, it's gotta be cameo.
Cameo.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
You actually-
from Oreo, but just you gotta
Yeah.
have it be a bad pun. You gotta have it be a bad pun.
I was gonna say, there's actually a game called Cameo.
I was just thinking like a cameo appearance.
Cam. Well, yeah, I figured that's what you're referring to. Actually, the game I'm referring to is actually made by Rare. But
Rare, like Rare,
not-
or
Yes, like Rare, but not the Rare of old. It's actually made. It's on the 360. So, although it's not a bad game, it's all right.
didn't.
Kind of like Legend of Zelda.
Why is Rare so familiar? Though? I'm trying to think of like games that they've done.
A game
Yeah, you
that
gotta remember, you gotta destroy these things too. Otherwise, they'll keep spawning enemies.
Alrighty.
What game? What is like Rareware's most, I guess, famous game?
My God, this
I
one
guess
takes a lot of damage.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
What I thought. I'm just
I
trying to
would
remember.
say.
That's more.
They also
Why
made
did that-
they also made the Donkey
Hold
Kong
on.
Country games.
Can I not?
Rare, yeah.
Did I not talk to Velscud or?
There's enemies here right now, so you can't talk to anyone. Can't talk to people.
We're not. It's not in this area.
Okay.
We haven't found it. We haven't gotten to him yet.
Because it's showing like back there.
Yeah, those are definitely some other really popular Rare made games. Perfect Dark.
Same with
the
like
first Similar and Conquer Bad Fur Day.
GoldenEye 007.
Yes.
Yeah, Perfect Dark, Conquer's Bad Fur Day.
That's the game that I was thinking of was.
Oh,
Conquer.
okay, yeah. Yeah, this game's pretty well known.
I've never played it though.
And they also did that one Pinata game.
Oh yeah, Viva
Like-
Pinata. That again
Yeah.
also was after. That was after Rare fell out of grace, unfortunately.
Yep, when freaking Microsoft bought them out and ruined
Yeah.
them. Which is why some ex-members decided to form their own,
Team, yeah.
yeah, and make ukulele. Now we can talk to Velscud.
Oh, okay, Holy Jorah. I understand. You know, I just appreciate the guy that you guys are here because I know that this is, you know, a
This
part of your
doesn't
time that
involve you.
you're taking out to here in the chat. And there are always those that I'm
For
sure
your
that
own
are
sake.
here that don't chat. In fact, one of them that caught me off guard was actually who actually became a streamer. And when I actually met him as a streamer, he was like, "Oh, TKG, you know, I've been lurking in your streams for quite a while." I was just like,
Also,
"Really?
I have a
That's
feeling
surprising."
that Pinky Girl was that same person from before.
That is what Red Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except this time they said something a bit more offensive.
That is very true, Techie. Another game that the Rare team split off from and made was the Time Splitter series before Ukulele. And those are actually really good. If you really liked GoldenEye or Perfect Dark, you would really like Time Splitters. As the team from those games literally jumped ship and made Time Splitters. Particularly the second and the third game. The first game is not as good.
Alright, what did I get?
Yeah, and they were smart, Techie. Actually, because Rare, for a while, I was under the impression that Nintendo got rid of Rare per se, but they actually just didn't renew their contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, and given their the trend they were heading towards, like I said, it was probably a good idea because the last game they made for Nintendo was Star Fox Adventures, which wasn't a terrible game, but it was kind of a far cry from what they normally make.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't mind it. I actually enjoyed Star Fox Adventures for what it was worth.
Wait, Ice, how do you have a GIF for your YouTube profile?
What, is it actually moving?
Yeah, I'm literally looking at my notifications and your profile picture is actually like moving.
Well,
Dinosaur
Well, look
Planet.
at that.
Your ignorance
Oh
astounds
gosh.
me.
Granted, don't bring that game up around Professor. He
Your
did not like
recklessness
that.
will lead to your death.
That stream we did of that.
Carry on.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious though.
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm thinking we're pretty involved.
Yes, it did,
And
Holy
back to
Jorah.
the castle.
It did.
Hold up.
I will also say this might I don't know how deeply some people think of this game, but there's what the heck was that? Weird. I am not a fan of Conker's Bad Fur Day, and it's not because of the crude language. I don't like the gameplay personally. And
That's I tried to play it and I just couldn't get around the controls.
I never played
I
it
just
back
thought
in the day,
controls were all
so
that bad.
I feel like that's part of the reason because I don't have nostalgia for it. But I could
Yeah.
definitely see some of their design choices from that getting thrown into Star Fox Adventures a little bit, just a little bit. And then especially the game they made when they finally left Nintendo, which was Grabbed by the Ghoulies. When I actually played that on the Rare Replay, I saw the choices they made with Conker's Bad Fur Day that I didn't like, and I saw it like multiplied and magnified, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I don't like where they went with this game. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jason, you
I
enjoy
never
your
saw
futuristic
anything.
shower.
Your futuristic what?
Well, he lives in Japan, so he's got to have one of those high-tech showers that talks to you.
Oh, that's lame.
I think my OBS was just like
Uh-oh.
my upload speed.
Oh,
just
Shadow
turned off real
Trail. We
quick.
haven't been there yet. I think. Or maybe we've been
Good
there
night.
once.
Controller hog.
Good night, Techie.
Good night, guys.
Actually, Holy Jorah, since you brought that up, Professor was recently telling me about how he was... I don't know if he watched a video or if he was reading an article about a number of really well-known games that the devs or the actual like head of the company intentionally made the games bad. Like that was their intention, like to mess something up in the game. And they're surprising some of the games, like I'm trying to remember some of them. Like one of them was actually a game that was made by, I think it was Ubisoft, and I don't want to. That one's a long story, but there's actually they actually made, like, I think one of the like, I think it was Mario Bros Arcade, or was Donkey Kong. He actually got confused which one it was too because he forgot. But one of those two, they actually made the console port intentionally bad because they wanted more people to play the arcade version, something like that. Like there was a list of games that, like, they're just people that they're the heads or the devs, and they're just like, nope, we gotta throw in stuff that makes the game as good as it could be. So yes, that is the name, I think, Holy Jorah. I'm not familiar with that YouTuber, but Professor is, and I believe that was the YouTuber he was talking about. Sounds familiar anyway.
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, well, it was just an interesting thing, because, oh, in fact, one of the games that was on the list, I can't even remember what it was, but just to give you an idea of something, like, it was intentionally made bad because they didn't want it to detract sales from a different game or something. So it just makes you realize there's a lot of, like, behind the scenes, essentially, like, politics of sorts between what's going on in games.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yep, just another.
Just waiting for you guys.
Red Raven's like, I feed on bands. Keep coming back. I dare ya. It's true. He lives for the ban.
He lives for the band.
He lives for the bandwagon.
Don't worry about them, Kyle. Red Raven's got him. I usually don't.
Alright, off to the Shadow Trail.
Off to the Shadow Realm.
Trail.
Realm.
It's not the realm. This is not Yu-Gi-Oh!
That is true, Holy Jorah.
And you remember back in, like, old Dragon Ball Z where they would always say, I'll send you the next dimension?
Yep, it's just the dubs. Instead of saying,
It's like
I'll
they couldn't
kill you.
Yeah. Didn't say.
Ah.
Oh no, we have been to the Shadow Trail. Oh, it's Mutant Temple that we haven't been to yet.
We've been to the Mutant Trail or something.
Sorry, Fox Destiny.
We've been to the Mutant something.
Oh, hope
what is really offensive? I don't know. I'm trying to find out what Fox was finding really offensive.
Just
I'm an idiot. I chose. I'm an idiot. I chose a short bow again.
Lol.
I'm so stupid. Why am I shooting like? Okay, I was like trapped in a freaking black hole.
It's one of those things attacks.
Yeah, unrealistic. Yeah, sometimes it's just, that's the problem with the disconnect between those that are actually working on the product and then those that are demanding the product be made. An excellent example of that is actually ET for the Atari.
Oh yeah.
Because that game was actually the deadline for that game was only like was it like 2 months? Something like that.
That thing literally was dumped into a landfill in New Mexico.
I have a copy.
Do you seriously?
I do. I actually streamed it. I hooked up my Atari and streamed ET. And actually,
stream your Atari.
I use so yeah. So interesting fact. Analog what's it called? The cable.
AV cables.
Not quite. Gosh, it's been a while since I've even considered because it's been. Who uses that stuff anymore? Coaxial cable actually requires and it actually sends a signal, but it also requires a signal to return to it. That is precisely why getting something to actually upscale it is very difficult. So I actually had to do is connect it to a VCR player, then connect the VCR player to an HDMI adapter that would like upscale it to HDMI, and then connect it to my capture card.
Oh, Yanni would never do that. That sounds like it's way too much work.
It was a lot of work, but it was great just to be able to say, hey, I plugged my Atari into my computer, essentially. We were streaming off of the actual hardware. And instead of playing an emulator, we were literally inserting the cartridges and taking them out and then inserting them again to get them to start. Yeah, it really is. There is a lot of drama behind it that isn't necessary. But, and actually, when I was playing the ET game, the ET game, like, it's actually, I will tell you, I am a consumer of really bad games, and, it's not as bad as some of the other games I played. But once you understand how the game works, then you can understand that it could have actually been a really good game if he had just had enough time. One of the biggest problems with the game is it randomly generates a new world every time you play. But the problem is, let's say you're heading to the right side off the screen to the right, it would actually sometimes put you on the right side of the next screen, so that you continuously go back and forth between the two on accident. And it was interesting. I was watching an interview with the guy, like a short little video, and he was talking about how, that was a problem that he saw, but he didn't have time to fix. So it's kind of sad because the game could have been at least decent.
Now I got a rare oh, whoa.
Alright, thanks for deciding to stay, Fox, until the stream
I
ends.
got another sharp
Hi,
that
Fox.
I don't want. It does more damage, but I still don't
Thanks,
want
Fox.
it.
I ate all the food in front of you, Sam.
I wasn't hungry. TKG's number one bad game, Oscar, is the game that shall not be named. That's how bad it is.
Oscar
Ladies and
Wiley, the game.
The game is so bad that me and Professor refer to it as the game that shall not be named. However, I will say it will be getting streamed this Kooptober. Fringe.
What game is it?
I'm not going to give it away till the day we stream it.
Well, I will keep asking you until you answer.
What game
That's
is
fine.
it?
You could do that. You're not the only one.
Just DM me the game. I don't really care. I'm probably gonna be.
Oh look, the next thing we have to be level 55. I think.
Okay,
we
I don't
cleared that
expect
almost
anyone
by
to ever
20
play
level.
it. But I will
Then
say
DM
it's
it to
not.
me.
It is not ET. The Atari. This game is worse.
What
that.
system was it on?
Not gonna say that either.
Is it Bird vs. Camel?
What?
Is it
What?
Bird vs. Camel?
It is not Bird vs. Camel. I've not played that.
You could have called this game Bird vs. Camel, and no one would have argued with you.
Yeah, that was
I can't.
I have
even
not played
see
that.
over this box art.
I know what you're talking about. I know the song,
Yeah.
which is a good song. Great
The other
stuff.
one that I loved was
I like his firework cover.
oh god, what was it?
I also like Andromulus's remix of his opening.
Oh yeah, it was the one they did with Jacksepticeye. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the
Are
way.
you talking about like what these the Shmoyoho or something like that?
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of those.
Well, I would be interested to know what that game's called, Hoyajora. You see, me and Professor, we appreciate bad games because when you experience that level of badness, it makes you truly appreciate good games like this one. when sometimes people are like, you know, this one thing about this good game is really stupid, and then I go to, oh,
All I wanted to know was at least what console it was on.
Yeah.
it is not an 8-bit console. I will say that little.
So
It
what
is,
console
it is
is it?
newer than
Was it-
8-bit
So wasn't it? So it was like Super Nintendo or
And up.
Sega.
and up.
Oh.
And yes,
You're
it is
like,
on the
it's
console.
not 8-bit, so I was like,
It is not on a console, or it's not. It's not.
well, I wasn't
Yeah.
assuming
Excuse me.
that it was going to be.
I'm saying it is on a console. Excuse me,
Lotus Marsh has a
but it is not
fascinating
on an
thought.
8-bit console.
Magic. Magic is fascinating.
Is it on a 16-bit console? I don't even
Give
know.
that away.
Come on, you dick.
I've got a good one. In the present. Say when the present
I gotta have some sort of
It's
hype factor
okay.
later for the
You're
regulars.
not perfect.
This is something that's been
Okay,
mentioned
then
multiple
at
times.
least tell me in a DM.
Same.
I'll more than likely not even be able to catch the stream anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
wouldn't
I
know.
will
Be
tell
doing
you.
something on
I will
my
tell you
own.
relative to when we're getting close to that.
At
That
least
won't-
tell me the system in a DM.
That won't be till October.
Well, clearly it has something to do with Halloween.
Well, actually, Halloween is what me and Professor last year we called it Kooptober, and during that time we played a lot of terrible games. Because what's more terrifying than bad games, right? That's what's really scary.
Is anyone excited for the new Saw movie?
I did not know they were making this.
Yep.
I haven't
October
watched
27th.
any of them.
I actually enjoy them, even though they've become just such gore fest that it's literally laughable. They're not horror movies. They are not horror movies.
Well, no, they're not horror. It's more like suspense and thriller than anything.
Oscar's like, I
Even
bet it's a
that,
Sonic
it
game.
isn't suspenseful because you know pretty much everyone's going to die.
Yeah,
there's no
but it's
so there's no
suspenseful because you're not sure when.
Oscar, the game is not Sonic 06, by the way.
Though that was a good guess.
That is a pretty good guess, and many have come up with that guess, but that is not it. It is actually far worse than that.
Sonic Boom.
It is not Sonic Boom either.
Sonic Boom is actually very bad too.
It is very bad. In fact, me and Professor argue which one of those is worse, and we've come to the conclusion that I think Sonic Boom is worse. Because at least Sonic 06 was more memorable.
Sonic 06 could have been a good game had they put more
I think
thought
one of the
on it.
one of the things that people didn't like in Sonic 06 was the fact that a human kissed Sonic.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing to me.
All the furry dreams came
Oh,
true.
sorry,
in that game.
Holy Joy, you used the not so pleasant word there. But I got what you meant. That's not really for me either, Holy Joy. But I know a lot of people that are really at the Saw movies.
Yeah, I
Wow.
personally enjoy them. I don't know why.
What?
M&M party game.
Oh,
See, this is why I like talking about this. I'm getting some new material here. What was that game that Holy Joy posted? I'll have to copy paste that to a text file.
what did you do?
Who, me?
Yeah, like what
That's-
attack was that?
That's my dash attack. If I dash and then attack,
Oh.
very powerful.
This is mine. And
I
that
don't
is
have a
mine.
dash attack. I have
Oh.
one for the right trigger.
Well,
which is
it's also
this.
mapped to a button, but I like to do it while running. It's easier.
Aw. It was too high.
Aw, I missed. We missed somebody again.
Oh no, no. It was
Oh.
open.
Oh, it didn't look quite open. Ow, that was loud.
Not as loud as your ha.
True. Let's see. Let me copy this name here. There we go.
I will never concentrate.
Tweet. Aw, look how cute that little troll nation is.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He was
I've seen
so
some
adorable
of the
he had to be banned.
Somebody once told me that you
Somebody once told me the world is macaroni.
There's another one. It was like, somebody once told me that you were gonna troll me. I think it was,
Red Raven might sing that one.
no, I think it was from a an Undertale comic dub.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
please give me something I don't have.
Please give me a short.
Yeah, that's
Do I not
what
have
me and
that?
Professor came up with, Mikey. Sonic Boom was just boring,
How long ago? That's actually
boring
fine.
and bad. 06 was amusingly bad. Like you were just laughing. You just the bundle of laughs at every turn.
Somebody
Boom did
once
have its
told me
laughs,
that
though, but it was
you
still
were
just
gonna troll me.
not
All the annals wishing that I was dead. You were looking kind of stressed with your knife lodged in your chest. So it's time you got out of
No,
my
it is not
head.
Superman 64. Oh my gosh, I just said it. It is
it
not
Aquaman?
It is not S game. I almost called it what you just typed, Holy Jor. Superman Super 64 is not what I call that game. I call it S game because if you look at the box art, it is the only game I have ever seen with the box art that doesn't have the title in it. It just shows Superman with the S of his shirt that he's like literally like pulling on. There is no Superman 64 written anywhere on the box art. It just says S. So I call that S game because as far as I'm concerned, that's what it's to be called.
Oh my
But
god.
did you literally
habitat
just give it
again.
away though? You said.
Nothing.
I heard.
Alright, what,
Sam,
Charizken?
I heard you say that you gave it away.
Oh, well, I meant to say I gave it away. S game's full name, I guess. The name it doesn't actually have, in my opinion. But no, it is not that game. That is not the game I'm referring to.
Can you at least give me a hint? Is it a game that JonTron has ever played?
I don't think he has,
Okay, then.
to my knowledge, unless that's something that took place from the time I kind of stopped watching till now. But I don't think he has. I will say it's not.
He's played some pretty bad games.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
He played Daikatana, and I have played that. I played the PC version though. I did not play the 64 version.
Oh, is that a bad game?
Yeah. Actually, Daikatana was his first video.
I have not seen that video.
But you should totally see it. But
I
that's
haven't
for
seen the whole video.
that's a 64 version though, which is really bad as well. But me and Professor went through and played the PC version. It's just awful.
What the heck? Wait, what?
My brother has Holy Jorah, and he actually doesn't really hate that game all that much.
Why
He's
did
played
I
the
put
first one, I
that?
think, anyway.
What's that tiny little thing?
Oh, sorry, Jason. You are right. I haven't noticed your suggestions. It is not that game, Jason, that you just posted. I've never heard of that game. You're naming a lot of games I've never heard of.
Somebody once told me that you were gonna troll me, and I just want to say ban, ban. What Red Raven put.
Oh. Sorry, Jason. Your guesses are still interesting.
You're acting like a dick cause you're such a little prick.
Bet it's a party game. There are some
Oh
really
yeah,
bad
that
party
stupid
games.
Shrek party game or whatever.
I have not played that. We'll say
I
it's
have
not that.
played. I have played the second. I think it was the second one. The second Shrek game, based off of the second Shrek movie.
Oh, okay.
It was like a 3D beat 'em up, and you could play up to 4 people for like
kinda like
the
a
main
TMNT
story
game
thing.
or
It was
something?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it was actually pretty fun.
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember what. I think it was on GameCube.
The problem with most movie games is they tend to be more mediocre than just bad.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't usually Like,
Battletoads.
I don't really enjoy those as much. Oh, Battletoads is brutal hard, but it's not a bad game.
Why are you beating on the mushroom?
I have not
It's the
beaten.
actual structure that you need to destroy.
I have not beaten Battletoads. Any of them. But I do have them.
That's a game that I want to watch somebody speed run.
Oh, I know who to watch
That's
then.
the game that you gotta have to play Action 52. Not Action 52, what is it?
That's not it, though. Not that game.
Knacked.
I have not played
His
Action
name
52.
is Knacked.
But that's another good guess, though. Except that's an NES game. Mikey says yes, he does think the game was on GameCube and PS2.
Glad I'm not the only one that's been dealing with hiccups.
Bad.
Why another bummer piece of shit game?
That is a lot of stuff that's just sitting right there.
Oh no, I'm full.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's me being full. I've been just getting a lot of stuff that isn't even worth equipping.
Well, let's see. Crude Fierce Enhanced Dragon Gem, that's worth. The Hero Conqueror Necklace might be worth. And I don't think you need the Takala Spear.
No. Let's see here.
Oh well. Unless you just wanted to sell it.
Go with that.
Alright, we are going back to the closest field to talk to good old Professor Chatterbook.
Alright.
So, since we're on this subject and everyone asks what my first game is, what are some of your guys' first games?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually played like a truly bad game. Sam,
Okay,
get
well-
off of that guy. There we go.
Lotus
Sorry.
fascinating mythology. I mean, magic. Magic is
Well,
fascinating.
maybe
I
not.
got a funky
Maybe not
space mask.
like a bad game, but what would you say is one of like the worst game? And it doesn't have to be like a terrible game. Just like what can you think of would be like the worst game you've ever played, or at the very least had like a moment in it that was just so terrible amongst everything else.
I really can't remember.
Well, that's probably a good thing, though. I mean,
It was so bad, I blocked it out of my memory.
Professor has a tendency to do that, actually.
Do some binding of Isaac while you're gone, so.
Oh, by all means.
By all
back.
means.
And we're all back at the same time. I only finished one floor of my Isaac run.
And while I was in the bathroom, I thought of
Rock.
another addition to our little band songs.
That's crawl space. Okay.
Oh, I think I need to close the game.
I don't like that.
All around the world. No.
Still showing you
all
guys,
around
but
the
I can't
world.
open the map.
Oh. All around the world, I've got trolls coming for me.
Yes.
All around the world, the trolls are coming for me. But then I've got Red Raven to ban them. Red Raven will appreciate it. But thank you, Dark Linton.
Back up.
Oh, and I got the double deal anyway. I take them
Sorry
both.
about that, guys.
Oh, I take them both. I think I take them both.
Ooh.
That was no. That's a bad troll bomb. That's a very bad troll bomb.
There we go.
Oh, my stream kind of went.
I
down
never
for a
seem to
second, too.
use these octagonal waters, and I could sell them all 59 gold.
Uh-oh.
So, Darklyn, I don't actually use Wi-Fi. My entire internet, the house went out.
My internet's going weird
Something
too
that
right now.
occasionally happens, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Well, actually, I looked up the error message I keep getting, and it specifies that it's either your modem or it's your internet provider. And, well, modem. I hope it's not the modem, because it was pretty pricey. I got a pretty high quality one. Sorry, Red Raven. Sniped that one.
Not even gonna bother damaging myself for that. The wafer ain't bad. Wafer provides some nice damage, especially in the later floors.
It happens, though. Fortunately, there isn't much I can do other than switch to a different provider, and well, options are kind of limited. So
yeah, options are very limited for us here. We literally have 2 possible ISPs.
Oh yeah, it's really limited.
We have Time Warner Cable and people and a company that literally people from my state haven't even heard of.
Wow.
You know Red Raven. They're like a really obscure and we went with the people who like nobody knows.
Where are you guys at?
I should be by the portal. No, I'm not by the portal.
That was funny.
Red Raven, it's like a buffet, and I grabbed the last piece. That's all. That's what it's like. I grabbed the piece that you went to grab. You went to grab it, and my hand was there first. That's what happened.
It's like a classic thing between Jesse, James, and Meowth whenever they have food in Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, a cool motorcycle.
They always like fight over that last piece.
What channel are we on again? No.
1. Yeah.
Catacombs XL.
Of course, did not pay.
Sam is that quick. Wait, Koopas are slow movers, right? Wait, what?
There we go.
Do you like to party?
I do like to party.
We like to party.
So does it tell you what does your story quest tell you to do?
Mutant Temple. Mirror uncovered.
Okay.
Because yeah, we weren't in the middle of a quest. Charizken.
Wow, like, sorry.
I'm trying to not die here.
I'm just like, no, I needed to
We can finally go over to Mutant Temple.
Shell Smash.
Shell Smash to use quicker. Sam probably doesn't know what that is.
Shell Smash?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shell Smash is a move that you use. It drops your defense to increase your attack and speed.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's commonly used with the white feather to negate the defense drop.
Yeah. And commonly used by turtles.
Turtle Pokemon.
Yeah. There's just a few that can use it that aren't turtles, but it's only because they have shells. Like, I think Kabuto and Kabutops can use it. Because they do have an exterior...
Well, they have...
Well, Fox
comes
Fox Destiny, don't let him or that person bother you. That's just basically letting them win.
Yeah, you can't destroy these ones.
That's just unfortunately how some people are. They just live to irritate people. Oh, I would just say. That's why I usually ignore them. At least when I'm the viewer.
Oh, really? I was expecting it to actually go up, but it didn't elevate. There's one goblin left. I killed it. It's like I'm letting you guys do all the fighting down there. I'm just like, I'll open this chest up here. My chest.
Well, Red Raven, he probably has another account with it correctly spelled.
You misspelled Omniverse.
But he needed to have it misspelled so he could make another. I like that view up there, what can I say? So, Ice. I unfortunately never got the answer to my question from you. Charizken gave an answer.
I don't
What
even know
question?
What is the worst game you've ever played?
That was actually something I was trying to think about.
Yeah. Like I said, I never got an answer from you because I was at Charizken was trying to answer, but he couldn't come up with anything. It was okay.
I mean, more than likely, if I pick a game, it's probably going to end up being something from either the Nintendo 64 or Super Nintendo.
I'd have to say Final Fantasy on the flip phone.
Okay.
I just remembered that.
That does sound pretty bad,
I just
actually.
remembered that.
Hmm.
Bad port.
And it
I
was
was
only
trying to
bad.
think
Because of the
back
port?
to games I played as a child.
That and the fact that I couldn't figure out how the hell to play it.
Oh yeah, that's always a bad time.
To be honest, I probably couldn't figure out how to play any Final Fantasy right now. I'd probably be stuck there for like 10 hours.
Final Fantasy is not hard.
Maybe Darker.
I tried it for like one of the first ones. Can't remember what it was, but there was
That was a weird lag.
Probably got lost.
there was there's a game, not a game, what is it, a restaurant that has like a bunch of old game systems donated by a bunch of random people and a bunch of games, and they had like the first or second Final Fantasy, and I tried it and I just like did not understand the combat system at all.
Concentrate.
Well, I just realized what we were on the way to do before the internet conked out. We were on our way to the store. Cause I'm full of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh well.
that was weird. I used my attack and it literally did nothing. And it was like completely on top of him. In other words, there's gonna be a few things here that can't be picked up because they're supposed to go to Sam.
Oh well.
You dick, Sam.
It wasn't me who littered. It was the boss. I just didn't pick it up.
Such a terrible Samaritan.
Yes.
Oh, thank God, new gloves.
Oh, not another mace. Well, I don't have room for it anyway.
I keep
Well,
getting
then
short
what-
bows.
I was gonna say, you know what you could do then? Wait, what? Oh, forgot over here. The mirror. We got a mirror of truth. Also, this is not the first time you see something like this. Over here on the right-hand side, you got like this machine-looking thing with a yellow crystal in it. We will end up seeing something similar to that a little later. Well, we have to go to town to talk to Tarim anyway. Well, that was alliteration.
Go to town to talk to Tarim.
Red Raven's like, yay, you're back, ban! And he spelled Omniverse correctly this time.
It's like whack-a-mole. See, I was right. He just didn't want to. He just ran out of ideas for names. I was like, I need to just use the same name, but
As soon as we come back to town, I have more mail.
Hi there.
so, oops. Sell thing.
Da-da-da. Yeah, you desperately need to sell.
Yep.
Just imagine how much more money you would have. No, I didn't mean to sell that. Wait. Yeah, I didn't mean to sell. I have to buy it back because I needed to pull the thing off of it first. Now I can sell it. Sell the corn, sell the mush. And I think that's all I need to sell, and now I need to go over here. That misspelling was the most annoying thing ever. Sounds like something I would have said. By the way, I have 552 gold. And I can finally turn in this one side quest that I had. This was the last side quest that I had. A giant squid for Stashy. What did he give me? A dragon gem pouch. Lovely. I don't need it. I'll throw it away at your feet.
So many new faces lately. I still remember that day.
Just makes me think that's like one of those things. It's like,
By now.
oh, a dragon gem pouch? Well, thanks. I'll open it to see what it is. Huh. Yeah. So that's what it was. I'm just going to put this at your feet for safekeeping. I'll come back for it later. And then you never come back. He's like holding on to it for safekeeping. Are you guys still there? Or did
Yeah.
my Discord? Okay.
No, I heard what
It
you were
showed-
saying.
Yeah, we're
It,
just
no, it showed a green circle around Charziken like my Discord froze.
Oh.
So I literally thought my Discord actually to look at it. Oh, that's what that message was in the mod chat. You had to say your internet poofed. Oh yeah, talk to Rose. Yeah. Wow. The person who's usually almost always over here by the Royal Castle basement's not even here.
I was there earlier, so
Oh.
you
Oops.
can't pull that on me.
I think we pushed the same thing at around the same time, Darklyn.
He was banned and
Or maybe
unbanned and
Darklyn
then
really
banned
is
again.
corrupted. I'm kidding. Ah!
Maybe this troll is her little brother or something. Though her little brother can't be that little.
I hope my parents have found peace.
I will never have hope
And
with you.
I remember
really?
childhood.
I hate how many times we have to go to freaking Ground Zero. I think this is the last time, though. The fourth and final time we have to go to Ground Zero.
Yeah, the bot got him, right?
Ah. My headphones are falling off.
And poof, to the portal.
Oof.
We got there at literally the exact same time there, Ice.
And Sam bringing up the rear as usual.
Well, somebody's gotta take last place, right?
You're like, why not? It's like, it might as well be me.
Yeah.
One of my favorite sayings when it comes to like whether you come in first, second, third, or last. Who's like, don't think of second place as second to win. Think of it as first to lose.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite thing ever. I don't know why. I just love it. It's like, you're not second to win. You're first to lose.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But yes.
Sounded like a dying cat.
It kind of did sound like a cat that got beat up and was like whining.
How was that? That was a very like loud and sudden sound. How did it sound like a whine?
Kind of like a dog whine. Like a yelp, I should say.
Yeah, but that's high pitched though. That was not high
We
pitched.
didn't say it sounded like a whine. We said it sounded. I said it sounded like a cat.
Well, yeah. But it was like a dying cat, as you put it. What about Professor? What about Professor?
For a second, I thought it said the vanished bananas. I'm like, what?
What? I like bananas.
I like banana pudding.
Ooh, yes.
I love me some good banana pudding.
Homemade banana pudding?
I love me
Vanilla
some good old-
wafers.
Oh,
Yes.
my personal favorite is homemade banana bread.
Oh, that's
Banana
a good
bread
one
is
too.
also good.
Especially warmed with a little bit of butter on it.
God.
I'm getting hungry.
That cry is just like, no, I want banana bread. No. And that sums up my stomach perfectly. It's like, no, I want it.
What? That guy just stood there. I walked past him and he just turned around. He didn't even move. He's like, huh? Where'd you go?
That was weird. There are shadows of enemies through the ground.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that glitch in a while. I'm sorry.
Probably those
Maybe.
two.
It is a common occurrence to talk about food and make everybody else hungry. Usually I am on the receiving end of that,
On the receiving end, giggity.
being hungry.
Concentrate.
Dark Litton's
Take this
Pokedex
milk,
entry
though.
wasn't wrong.
But I also love a good tapioca pudding too.
Yeah.
Cutscene.
I don't like tapioca.
I hate tapioca pudding.
Uh-oh. It's Edgelord and
Demon
Voidface.
Edgelord.
Edgelord and the other
The
Edgelord.
other Edgelord. I like Voidface.
Edgelord 1 and Edgelord 2.
I said,
Void
no, I'd say
face.
Edgelord and Demon Edgelord.
Stop, Scott. Prophet, please deal with Varnak.
Or, you know, she could just stab him with his own sword.
Or, you know, I thought I could have sworn I'd seen this cutscene already.
And, yeah. And she reveals her true form.
Dragon luster.
So she was a bad guy the
What
whole
the
time?
twist?
What the twist?
Yeah,
So she was a bad guy the whole time?
pretty much.
I don't know entirely how to answer that, Jace.
Just like how,
Sir Edmund
just like
the Mortal.
how, what's his name? Frickin' Pigman. Bishop Ignacio. Just like he is an apostle, so is Rose.
Okay.
Yeah, she was also an apostle. Though it's funny how Velska didn't know that because Velska was also an apostle at one point. So was Callahan.
Hmm.
The more you know.
Or the less they know.
I need healing.
Heal me. I don't want to heal you. You're the healer. Heal your. Oh, look, you leveled.
Alright.
Now we have to go to the Saints Haven Royal Castle and then more than likely the basement again.
In the future, this is how TVs are. Bunch of floating screens.
Yeah, Red Raven. Have you been counting? Have you been counting how many trolls you've been banning? I want a list of all the names. Not enough. Feed me more. He's eating the trolls. Ugh.
If you have something on your mind, speak quickly.
3.
Greetings, young one. He's always delayed whenever you talk to him. Everyone else, it's almost like only a split second, but it's like a full second before he actually says something.
Greetings, young one.
He has to, like, when you move in front of him, his eyes have to focus before he can, and then he'll see who you are, and then be like, "Oh, greetings, young one."
Fox.
You just looked like a blur at first.
Fox, listing people's names like that is something done in the credits to a game or a movie, or in like some sort of Hall of Fame. Those names do not deserve such privilege.
Remember, Santa Claus has a naughty and a nice list. So there's a naughty list.
True, but does he ever read that? Does he ever read that list out in front of people?
No, but he should.
Time.
He needs to like just burst into a news station and be like, "I've got a naughty list to read out. I'm going to start doing this every year. I'm going to read off that naughty list. If you hear your name, though, there's probably some with the same first and last name." Like, he has to be like the entire name. But that's the other thing too. Santa Claus, being that he's like mystical and magical, he probably knows every freaking language in the world.
Michael, Chris, and Sarah too. They're just as naughty as Yantu.
Finka Duka Laka Nason. That's somebody's name.
All right,
Raven?
so I have a couple coworkers, and we've all kind of, I don't know when it started, but 2 of them are brothers, and for the longest time, they all started to say the word young, just for like everything. And I don't know how it started. Nobody actually knows how it started. And so their last name is Scarlet. And so Scarlet.
Oh, I thought you said Scarl. Whole bastard.
Scarl.
Hasn't been the same since the accident.
But no,
I hope
so
not.
it's Dylan and Evan Scarlet. And so this my other coworker Leah, she's like, they got on the topic of how they're brothers. And Aaliyah was like, how are they brothers when they don't even have the same last name? And we're all just like, Dylan and Evan Scarlet. But I thought Dylan's last name was Young. Oh my god. She actually thought
my
his
last name is
was
different
Young.
from my brother's last name.
Right, but they're like literally in their 20s. Well, Evan is 19, Dylan is I think 21. So they're not going to change their last names at this age. And like, I don't know.
I'm gonna go sell some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Not get filled up again.
My inventory is pretty fine.
Oh, I'm finally level 74. Let's see. Costume accessory pouch. Oh boy. I already have these. Or had these, I should say. Well, they're better.
Hi there.
Whoops.
Bye-bye.
So I guess I'll wear these. My hands are no longer glowing like a light blue. They're glowing green again.
Oh, cool, Jason.
Scarl! It's just the way he says it too. Scarl.
And it's like, what are these names too? I mean, Yimin Magon? Alright, I can't even accept that's probably a foreign name, but Scarl? Poor bastard. He was never the same since the accident.
And then the real Praux. Oh, thank goodness we got the real one. No, no, I see you, fake Praux. You get out of here.
There is no sign of this. All of a sudden, this dog, rapping hip hop, rapping in the style of music that won't be out for some 70 years after the scene ends.
Oh, and that's the other thing. It's like, what dog? This dog. Who's this dog? Dogs on the Titanic?
Oh,
Really? As soon as we leave town, I get mail.
You've got mail.
So as soon as I leave town, it's like, ding! It's like, oh, really?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, Red Raven.
One of my favorite things was from his like monster party. He's like, all right, I think I'm hardened. I can take anything. No, so much no. Just the level where he said that. So much no.
Where is it? Oh, guess she died too.
Hello, nobody you know. This is the NA server.
Yes!
The first person never actually asked that. They always ask, is it like from a different
Is this
region?
like the SEA or
Yes. Or the
South
No,
EU.
a lot of people ask
or
me.
they'll just say, what server is this?
Yeah.
A lot of people have asked me if this was the NA server.
Don't worry about that one, Fox. I've seen nobody you know before.
Somebody that I never knew.
Red Raven. Relax.
Now you're just somebody that I never knew.
Calm down, my man.
Combo breaker.
What is that from?
Are you serious?
I am serious.
You don't know what that's
I
from?
can't remember what it's from. I just DC'd.
No.
Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering why like all these things came up and we were just stuck here.
So me and Charizken have never gone through the game before, nobody you know, but Ice has played many times. So
Yeah.
for us, these are our first characters.
Is there still another? Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I even destroyed the mushroom too. I almost said marshmallow. Did we leave? Oh, yeah, we did. He's on
Oh,
the bridge, other
okay.
side.
Yeah, I never really played Killer Instinct.
Yeah, Killer Instinct.
I do have.
That was actually one of the things I was gonna do in like when I was having people guess like what this like game this song came from. And I was actually gonna do something from that game, but I was like, no, that probably would be too hard.
I am not a. I am really terrible at fighting games. The only one I'm actually good at is Smash, and that's considered a brawler, not a fighting game.
I'm actually probably gonna stop my stream now. It's about 3 a.m. for me.
Oh.
I mean, if you
No
guys want to keep
worries.
going, I can.
Man, that's up to you if you want to stop or keep going.
I'm fine with
Fine
whatever.
either way.
I'm getting a little tired. Kind of would be nice to do like a midday stream tomorrow.
I do have 2 Killer Instinct games. I've played them each once. But, yeah, those are just not games that or
Can't even talk to him.
I can't
Even though
either.
even though he's like there, you can't talk to him for some reason. He was probably there for a side quest or something for Charizken. I don't know.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Good night, Fox.
Good night, Fox. I guess at this point we'll probably be ending the stream after this.
Okay. Well, should we let Charizken finish this quest?
It doesn't matter. We can do it next time.
Game.
Next time on Game Grumps. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, is that ever a thing said?
Yeah.
Okay.
They say it all the time on Game Grumps. Whenever they're ending an episode, they would say, "Next time on Game Grumps."
Okay. Yeah. See how little I know about things. This is why, like I said, no YouTuber really specifically inspired me. I actually didn't watch YouTube much before I started streaming.
I've watched YouTube a lot.
Though I also started streaming on Twitch, not YouTube. So. Like, you're not good at them, Red Raven?
Yeah, I've done like maybe 2 streams on Twitch. One was like Mario Kart, and another one was Dragon Nest. But but the Dragon Nest one, that was back when they first came out with the Avenger class, which was the dark version of the warrior.
I need healing.
Heal you, huh?
Sorry, every time I go to repair my stuff, he's like, I need healing. Oh.
He's like, I mean, heal my stuff.
Yes.
Please.
Please.
I need my stuff healed. Yeah. You're like, I need to look at this cool
I
stuff.
don't know, there's a dot on the map, but I can't get to it.
Oh yeah, it's the mirror, because it's blocked.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna be ending my stream there then. Hopefully we can do this next week. I mean...
He's only good at SMB.
Super... Wait.
Mario Bros?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, I was like gonna say Super Smash Brothers, but no.
maybe
Got
also
an S
has-
there.
Oh, I can check that mail now. Oh yay,
Oh.
more of those, whatever they are.
Unless that's another
yeah,
game
no,
I'm
I'll-
aware of.
If you have something on your mind, speak quickly.
I think that was the only thing I was gonna store. Oh, superb fierce plate. I can use that.
There is
It's for increasing crit.
Okay, Darkwood. I'm pretty terrible. I'm terrible at the combos, like the inputs, like up and right and slide it left and all that nonsense and X and Y, and it's too much for me. I can't handle it. That's why Smash
Well,
Brothers
like
works
in
for me.
Pokken Tournament, there's like you need to push this button just slightly before you push this direction,
Oh
or
gosh,
push the
no.
direction slightly before a button. But yeah,
Yeah, that sounds not. That's not for me.
they had similar stuff like that in Soul Calibur.
Yeah. Though
Like
that I did play that actually quite a bit. The second one.
oh
But that one
yeah,
didn't have the complicated like thumbstick or D-pad movements when you're doing the attacks like Street Fighter does.
yeah.
I could never wrap my head around that. Soul Calibur, a lot of the moves were simple enough to where I could at least do a lot of the cooler attacks. Not like all of them, but enough to at least beat the single player without it being on the easiest difficulty and spamming 2 attacks.
Alright,
That-
well, I want to thank
like
everybody who stopped out on my stream. Hopefully, you can catch it next week whenever we do this again.
Alright.
So, have a great day, everyone. Peace.
Bye.
Later. But yeah, so I mean, at this time, yep, this is gonna be the end of this stream. I've got nothing else in town. I just finished enhancing my certain abilities. Oh, I guess I should go turn in the main quest, though.
Yep.
And back to the mutant temple. Oh boy, my favorite. Did I already sell? Yeah, I did sell. Okay. Oh, bye, Sam.
Bye bye.
Why am I
But
not
yeah,
on
so-
your thumbnail, Sam?
And like I said, I
Never got it.
Oh, well. Here,
But,
let me. I'll DM you the PNG.
Okie dokie.
Unfortunately, it does have a black background.
That's fine.
Oops.
Well, the background of the thumbnail is black.
Fair enough.
I can work it
uh,
around. I can even move my character somewhere else.
It's a little big too.
I can also shrink it down. But yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, see you guys all tomorrow on the next stream,
Thanks.
whatever that's going to be.
Yeah.
I still love that drawing that the person made for me. It was everything that my old character was.
Charizken?
Yeah.
Now I need to get Ihs's character too.
Oh yeah,
His new
His
icon, at least.
Yep.
yeah.
Like, it's interesting though as to how your profile is that your profile picture on YouTube, Ice, is actually a actual GIF.
Yeah, you can. There's a way to do that. Anywho, bye everybody. Thanks so much for coming out and watching the stream. Sorry for that issue we had. Unfortunately, it's beyond my control as it's happened before. But thanks so much for sticking around despite of it. Thanks again to
Okay,
Ned for that
turning
raid.
off the TV
And
so it would
thanks to
stop.
Holy
trying-
Ajora. Had a good conversation with him. Good to see him again.
Screen. I can talk.
That said, as always, remember to stay cooptastic and have a fun time doing
And
so.
Dragon Nest still hasn't closed yet. Oh, there it goes.
Bye, everybody.